Is it true there's no lead in a lead pencil? You'll find out as one of these three contestants wins the chance to drive home in this brand new Pontiac Grand Am in just a split second. And now, here's the star of our show, Monty Hall.
Thank you very much, and I welcome you to Split Second. We enjoy doing the show. Hope that you're enjoying watching these contestants buzz in and race against each other to answer questions. We gave you one at the top of the show. Lead in lead pencils? No. It's a graphite mixture. Years ago, people thought it was lead, so they called them lead pencils, and the name never changed. But it's really graphite. I bet you knew that, George.
Yes, I did.
He knew that. He knows everything, doesn't he? Now, George was our champion. He won on the last show, and he said, no, I'm going to turn down, I think it was a trip to the Bahamas and $1,000 in cash, because he wants to come back for a second day today, second time to win that car. Remember, if you win the 4 days in a row, on the fourth day, the odds change. We put 4 cars behind the screen instead of 3, giving you a good advantage. And if you win the 5th day, the car is automatically yours. So, George, good luck to you. Incidentally, we found out something about you, that you're a collector of antique cars at one time, but not now. Can I ask you what you do now?
I'm a businessman, and I have a business that I'm working on at the moment called What's for Dessert.
What's for dessert? I think I just put on 500 calories talking to him. Well, we're going to find out if Susan and Harriet are going to meet their just desserts on the show when they face George. Let's find out something about them.
Monty, meet a lady who usually carries around a spoon to force her way into her car. Here's Susan Allen. And on your right, a lady who roller skates for fun, exercise, and to meet nice people, Harriet Millstone.
Welcome to our show, Susan and Harriet. We'll have a lot of fun on today's program. I hope you're not nervous, nice and relaxed. To get into the first round, let me explain for the people at home once again that when we ask a question, it has 3 answers, and we want just 1 answer from each of the contestants. When all 3 give me an answer, they get $10 in the first round. If only 2 of them come up with the answer, it's worth $25. And if just 1 person comes up with that answer, it's worth $50. Don't buzz in until you see the full question on the screen, or you'll be penalized. We'll start off with a question on animals. An adder and an asp are types of snakes. Now, what kinds of animals are these critters? Look at the screen. Grunions and grunt, budgerigger and booby and Przewalski and percheron. Some pretty fair names there. Harriet?
The second one are birds.
I'm glad you said second one. I didn't want to try
I'm no fool.
pronouncing it myself, but that is correct. George?
The third one are horses.
Thank you very much. And Susan?
Pigs?
No, grunion and grunt are fish. So George and Harriet got the answer, and they get $25 each. You know, recently, Gina Yeager became the first woman to fly around the world non-stop. Here are facts about other women who were first in their field. Pick a fact and name the lady. Look at the screen. The first woman to swim the English Channel, the first woman to fly across the Atlantic, first woman to win 2 Nobel Prizes. Susan.
First woman to fly across the Atlantic, Amy Johnson.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. George?
First woman to win 2 Nobel Prizes, Marie Curie.
That's right. And Harriet?
First woman to fly across the Atlantic, Amelia Earhart.
That was right. And the first woman to swim the English Channel was Gertrude Ederle. And so George and Harriet get $25 each. I got a hunch, Susan, you're going to come in on this one. Take a number from 1 to 10 and fill in these movie titles for me. Look at the screen. Numbers is what we're looking for. And it's very easy. It's right in front of your eyes. And now give me an answer. Harriet?
The 7-Year Itch.
Correct. Susan?
5 easy pieces.
Right. George?
2 years before the mast.
All right. I'll get $10 apiece. Welcome, Susan. You're on the program. The repressive secret police, past and present of various countries, aren't really secret anymore because we know their names. With what countries do we associate these headline-making repressive police forces? Look at the screen. The SAVAK, the GPU, and the Tonton Macoute. George?
Savak, Iran.
That is correct. Harriet?
Tonton Macoute is Haiti.
That's right. And Susan, the GPU? Take a guess.
Turkey.
Russia. Russia, the famous GPU, or UGPU as they were known, and George and Harriet get $25. We have a lot of words that begin with the word bull, like bulldog and bulldozer. I'll give you clues to 3 other words that begin with bull. You tell me what they are. Look at the screen. There is a brief official statement, starts with the bull, a direct hit, and where relief pitchers warm up. George.
Direct hit is a bullseye.
Bullseye for you. Harriet.
Relief pitchers warm up in the bullpen.
In the bullpen. And a brief official statement is called...
Not what I'm thinking.
No. And thank you. Give her 7,000 points for not saying it. Now, a brief official statement is a bulletin. A bulletin. And George and Harriet, I'm so glad we have such nice contestants on the show. They get $25. You may not have got any points, but you won the hearts of your country. Let's do a little island hopping around the world. You tell me the basic languages spoken on these islands. Look at the screen. What do they speak in Greenland, Grenada, and Guadeloupe? George.
Greenland Danish.
Correct. Susan.
Grenada English.
Correct. Harriet.
Guadeloupe French.
All right. I'll get $10. Now listen carefully to this question. When rain is mentioned in Louisiana, they're not talking about the weather. They're talking about a city, Rayne, R-A-Y-N-E. Now I'm going to give you some words that have rain as the entire answer or part of the answer. When you see the clue, give me the rain and spell it for me. Look at the board. Attached to the bit of a bridle, queen or king's time on a throne, and brought up on charges. Susan, pick one.
Queen or King's Time on a Throne, R-E-I-G-N.
Correct. George?
Attached to the bit of a bridle, R-E-I-N.
That's right. And brought up on charges, Harriet?
Arraigned, A-R-R-A-I-N-E-D.
No, I'm sorry. A-R-R-A-I-G-N.
Oh.
Sorry, you had the right name, but the wrong spelling. So George and Susan will pick up $25 apiece. I've got a bone to pick with you. As a matter of fact, I got several. I'll name 3 bones in the human body. You pick one and tell me if you'd find it in the head, the arm, or the leg regions of the body. Look at the screen. The mandible, the patella, and carpals. George.
Mandible head.
That's right. That's the jawbone. Harriet.
Patella's knee.
Knee bone. Right. And Susan?
Arm.
Right. For wrist bones, carpals. All are correct. All get $10. Some flowers are planted as seeds. Some are planted as bulbs. Pick one of these flowers. Tell me how it started, from a seed or a bulb. Look at the screen. Iris, crocus, snapdragon. George.
Crocus bulb.
Crocus bulb is right. Susan.
Iris bulb.
Iris bulb, right. Snapdragon, Harriet?
Seed.
Seed, all right. $10 apiece. Well, we've got a very interesting match going here. You people are doing just great, and Susan, you're warming up. George has the lead, Harriet second, Susan third, but we double the stakes in round 2 right after this. Among other things, right? Talking to George here and getting to know him and getting to know these other contestants as well. Susan, I like that story about you using a spoon to get into your car. Is that when the latch is down and you forgot your keys or something like that?
No, it is my key.
The spoon is your key?
Well, I was driving my brother's discard. Little pun there. Laugh, thanks.
Yeah.
And it didn't, you know the little button you push in after you've turned the key? Okay,
Oh,
it's an
it's
old
on the
car.
ignition. Some cars, right.
No, not the ignition, the door. We're still outside the car.
We're still outside the car?
Right.
Join me, friends. We're still outside the car, right. And you push a button.
Well, usually you
Oh,
turn
yes,
the key and you
you
push the
push-
button in.
yes,
You don't have
right.
one of those pull things.
Right.
Well, there's no button there, so I use a spoon to pop the lock. But it's a little embarrassing because people around work, as I leave with my keys and my spoon, think I've got a really horrible drug habit. It's a
Well,
teaspoon.
not too many people go out with keys and a spoon. You know that.
But there's an ending to the story.
Yes?
The car sold for $25.
You sold
For
the car for
$25.
$25?
And a spoon for $30.
I don't believe a word of that. The spoon for $30? It must have been a real silver spoon.
It was.
Oh, I see. That's the first time in history that a spoon was worth more than the car. Harriet, you've got a story to equal that one.
Well, no, my car still runs, but no, I don't. I open my car with the key. I'm really boring.
Oh, yeah. How about the roller skating? It's not boring.
The roller skating's fun. I tried ice skating and I've tried roller skating, and it hurts more to fall on ice than linoleum, so I stuck with roller skating.
You enjoying it?
Yes, it's lots of fun. It's very energizing.
Uh-huh. Well, that's great. Are there many people roller skating today as they did in the old days?
Yes, quite a lot. And not that I'm older, but quite a lot of older people, too.
I remember when I was young, I used to enjoy both roller skating and ice skating. Now I don't do either, and I just sit around and watch other people do it. All right, now George, Susan, and Harriet, here we go to the second round. We double the stakes this time. When you answer all by yourself, it's $100 to you. If 2 of you answer, it's 50. If 3 of you answer, it's 20, but a good chance to make a comeback, Susan. Let's see how well you do. Here are some fanciful words. Pick a set and tell me what it names. The set, look at the screen. What does this word name? A tutu, an ai, a mahi-mahi. Harriet.
A tutu is a ballet skirt.
Yes, and don't wear it when you go roller skating, because it hurts when you fall. Susan.
And I is goodbye.
I is goodbye to you. No points on that one. George.
Mahi-mahi is a skirt.
No, mahi-mahi is a famous fish, a fish that they eat in Hawaii a lot. And I is an animal, a lemur. And Harriet, you know what you got? You got $100 all to yourself. You know, when she didn't answer that, you could have answered the aye question. You know, just because she was wrong doesn't mean that you're precluded from answering. Many historic events have taken place in major churches around the world. I'll name 3 of those events. You name the great church in which each event took place. Look at the screen. Here we go. Thomas à Becket was murdered here, Napoleon crowned himself here, and Prince Charles married Princess Di here. George.
Prince Charles married Princess Di in St. Paul's.
No, he didn't. Sorry. Harriet.
Thomas Becket was murdered in Canterbury Cathedral.
That's right. Susan.
Prince Charles married Princess Di in Westminster.
That's right, Mr. Abbey. And Napoleon crowned himself emperor in the Notre Dame de Paris. So Susan and Harriet will pick up $50. And now we have Harriet in the lead. The study of animals is called zoology. So let's go back to our school days. Pick one of these 3 statements and tell me what science calls that type of animal. Look at the screen. What does science call a chiefly meat eater, or an animal with backbones, or chiefly eats plants? George.
Meat eater, carnivorous.
Correct. And that's right. Harriet?
Animals with backbones are mammals.
Animals with backbones are not called mammals. Susan?
Animals with backbones are called vertebrates.
Vertebrates, right. And the chiefly eats plants as herbivores. And I think that George and Susan will pick up $50. Let's take a look at the score. Harriet still has the lead. The names of many real people have become words in our language. Here's how the dictionary defines 3 words that come directly from a historic person's name. Name that person. Look at the screen. Mob hangs person. Rupus abstains from buying. Process to kill bacteria. George, who are they talking about?
Mob Lynch.
That's right, Charles Lynch, named after him. Harriet?
The bacteria one is pasteurizing.
That's
Pasteur.
right, Pasteur, right. And Susan, the group abstains from buying or using?
Boycott.
Right, after Charles Boycott. Very good answers from all 3 of you, and you get $20 apiece. In recent years, women have made strides in amateur and professional sports. I'll name 3 women athletes. You tell me what sport they excelled in. Look at the screen. Tracy Austin, Debbie Meyer, Dorothy Hamill. George.
Tracy tennis.
Tracy Austin tennis. Harriet.
Dorothy Hamill skating.
Right. And Susan?
Track.
Debbie Meyer in swimming. George and Harriet, $50 each. Let's hit the road and visit these cities that have been sung about in old hit songs. Pick one and tell me what country it's in. Look at the screen. Mandalay, Tipperary, and Nagasaki. Name the country. George?
Tipperary, Australia.
Tipperary is not in Australia. Susan?
Mandalay is in China.
No. And Harriet, a good chance for you.
Tipperary is in Ireland.
Ireland is right. And I'm surprised that nobody said Nagasaki, Japan, which was such an easy one. Mandalay in Burma. Harriet, with that $100, takes a very commanding lead. 3 different U.S. law enforcement agencies were responsible for the capture, apprehension, or killing of 3 infamous criminals. I'll name the criminal, you name the agency. Look at the screen. One nabbed Capone, these agents killed Dillinger, and this Texas agency tracked down Bonnie and Clyde. George.
Dillinger was the FBI.
That's right, the FBI got him. Susan.
Tax evasion was the IRS.
IRS. And Harriet, the Texas agency that tracked down Bonnie and Clyde?
FBI?
No, Texas Rangers. It was a Texas group. George and Susan, $50 apiece. In our high school science classes, we learned where the various glands are in our body. Let's see if you remember. Here are 3 major glands. Pick one and tell me in what specific part of the body you'd find them. Look at the screen. The pituitary, the thyroid, and the salivary. Harriet.
The pituitary is in the back of the neck.
I don't accept neck. No.
Okay.
George?
It's in the back of the brain.
That's right. Brain is correct. Susan?
The thyroid is in your neck.
That's in the throat or the neck. Right. And the salivary is in the mouth. George and Susan, $50 each. A cat's paw and a cattail are not just parts of a cat, they're also the names of 2 different kinds of flowers. I'll give you parts of the names of 3 other kinds of flowers that include an animal's name. Pick one and complete it with the name of the animal. Look at the screen. Something slip, something wood, something spur. George.
Hotspur.
No, that's a great character in fiction, though. Harriet?
Larkspur.
And larkspur is right. Susan?
Dogwood.
Dogwood. And the other's cowslip, and Susan and Harriet get $50 apiece. Within the past 8 years or so, the rulers whose names I'm about to show you were in daily headlines. Now they're only in history books. Pick a name and tell me the country that he ruled. Look at the screen. There's Park Chung-hee and Enver Hoxha and Tito. George.
Tito, Yugoslavia.
Right. Susan.
Chung-hee, China.
No, sorry. Harriet.
Chung-hee, Korea.
Which one?
Yikes, south.
That's right. You got it in. And Hoxha was in Albania, and George and Harriet get $50 each. The second round ends, and let's see in this close race who has the advantage. Harriet is going to have the advantage, and George will be second, Susan third, in the countdown round coming right up. Well, we've arrived at the countdown round, which determines who goes for the car, and it's right up on stage. And Sherilyn is pointing it out, and I hope somebody wins it today. Here's how we play the countdown round. This time when you buzz in, you can answer all three parts of the question. Not just one, but 1, 2, or 3. It's a handicap race, and that means that you go speeding down one at a time towards 0. Every time you have a right answer, you count down 1. The first to 0 wins. Now, where you count down from is determined by where you stood at the end of the second round. Harriet had the most money. She has the least questions to answer, 4. George has to answer 5 to win another championship. Susan will have to win 6, but it's been done before from a trailing position because it is a countdown round. Are you ready to go? Here we are. The Scandinavian countries have given us some outstanding names in the various disciplines and arts. I'll name 3 famous Scandinavians. You name their country of origin. Look at the screen. We have Edvard Munch, we have Thor Heyerdahl, and Victor Borge. George.
Victor Borge is Danish.
That's correct. You may continue.
Thor Heyerdahl is Swedish.
Sorry, that's not right. Susan.
Thor Heyerdahl is Norwegian.
That's right. And Munch?
Finnish.
No, also Norwegian. I'm sorry, I should have not answered that question, but since we've taken 2 of the 3, I penalize you there. George and Susan 4 and 5 Harriet 4. Let's go on to the next one. 3 major books published way back in 1776 still are studied not only in school, but by historians and economists of today. Here are these 3 books. Name the authors. Look at the screen. Common Sense, Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, and Wealth of Nations. George.
Common Sense, Benjamin Franklin.
Sorry, that's not right. Susan.
Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire was...
Time's up, Harriet. It's all yours.
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, Common Sense, Thomas Paine. Edward Gibbons for The Decline and Fall, and Wealth of Nations, Adam Smith. The volcanoes of Mount St. Helens reminds us that history has recorded and made famous volcanic eruptions that wiped out entire populations. Here are 3 of those historic volcanoes. Name the islands on which you'll find them. Look at the screen. Mount Pelee, Mount Etna, Mauna Loa. Susan's in.
Mauna Loa is in Hawaii.
Correct. Continue.
Mount Etna... No, Mount Pelee... No, I can't.
Nope, for you. And George.
Mount Etna is in Italy.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept Italy. Harriet.
Mount Etna's in Sicily,
That's right. Continue. Mount Pelee.
England.
Martinique. And now let's take a look at the score. Harriet needs 3, George needs 4, Susan needs 4. Here are works by 3 great German-born composers. Name them. Look at the screen. The Egmont Overture, the Academic Festival Overture, and the Rosenkavalier. Harriet's buzzed in.
The Egmont Overture is Brahms.
Sorry, that's not right. George?
The Rosenkavalier is Beethoven.
No, here's Susan. It's wide open for you.
Okay, I'll go for Wagner for the opera.
No, I'm sorry. It's Ludwig van Beethoven for the Egmont. The Academic Festival is Johannes Brahms. And the opera, Die Rosenkavalier, is Richard Strauss. Almost every country has created its own special type of alcoholic beverage. So tell me in what countries these well-known spirits originated. Look at the screen. Raki, Ouzo, and Genever. George.
Ouzo is Greece.
Continue.
Raki is Japan.
Sorry. Harriet.
Genevieve is Belgium.
No. Susan, can you give me the other 2?
Rocky is Korea.
No, Turkey, and Genever is Holland. And now George needs 3, Harriet needs 3. Tonto was the Lone Ranger sidekick. Who were the fictional superheroes who were assisted by these sidekicks or helpers? Look at the screen. Robin, Kato, and Dr. Zarkov. And who were assisted by them? George.
Robin was Batman.
You're right, continue.
Kato was the Green Hornet.
You need 1 more.
Dr. Zarkov.
Oh, you can't get that one. Harriet, can you?
No, I'm sorry.
How about you, Susan? I'll give it to you. Flash Gordon. George just needs 1 to win. If you were ever a brownie or a Boy Scout, you learned to tie knots. I'll show you pictures of 3 of these knots you learned. Tell me if it's a slip knot, a clove hitch, a granny's knot, or a square knot. Look at the screen. And there are the knots, A, B, and C. And Harriet, you're in.
A is a square knot.
That's correct. Continue.
C is a slip knot.
That's right. You just need 1 more.
B is a clove hitch.
You've got yourself a victory in the nick of time. Wasn't that something? Whoa, boy, do you know you're nuts. You must be a den mother or something to know those knots. That was marvelous the way you came through with those 3. And George, she just upset you in what was a very, very close race. And you picked up $900 in these days, and I wish you a lot of luck in your new dessert business. I think you'll be a success at everything you do, George.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. Susan, $335. Go out and buy yourself a key for the car this time, and don't break any spoons. Harriet, you will take a walk with me up to the cars and see if you can win one. There is the car waiting for you. Sherilyn is waiting also. Harry Harriet, you're trying to win this beautiful car, and the way you do it is we have 5 screens behind us, all split-second screens. On 3 of them, the words car appear, and if you have 3 choices, pick the 3 cars, the car is yours. If you pick something else, it's going to be this lovely fur. Sandy?
Designer Davini used natural Canadian beaver to fashion this sporty jacket, ideal for either him or her, from Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills.
All right, Harriet, turn around and pick your 3 screens, and let's hope that you can come up with an automobile. 3 times.
2, 3, and 5.
2, 3, and 5. Let's turn them around and see if they're there. Behind number 2, it says car. Good. Behind 3, come on, car, are you there? You are, and if it's 5, you've got a car. Come on, 5, come on, car. Oh, where was it? Was it behind 1 or 4 today? I don't know any more than you. It was 2, 3, 4, not 2, 3, 5. Oh, that was close. But you do get the fur, my dear. So the question is, do you want to take the fur and go home, or do you want to come back, give up the fur, come back and try and be a champion again tomorrow and go for the car?
No, I think I'm as smart as I'll ever be. I better take the fur.
Smart as I'll ever be. You were very smart. You also take $560 back from the game. And the fur. Come put the fur on, Harriet. Your contestant competitors want to come up and congratulate you, and we say thank you, everybody. Bye-bye from Split Second.
Split Second is a Stephen Haggis Money Hall production. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Moore.
Thank you. Hello, Bill Wendell. Thank you so much. Nice to see you all. And welcome to Tell the Truth. Now, in these highly permissive times in which we're living, we read a great deal in the newspapers and the magazines about wife swapping and or husband swapping, as the case may be. But our first guest, in some way, has gone even beyond that. She swapped her entire life for that of another person. It's a unique story, and hang around for it. But first, meet our panel here on To Tell the Truth. Hey.
Bill Cullen. Peggy Cass. Alan Alda. And Kitty Carlisle.
Panel, I never know whether backstage you can hear what I'm saying.
No.
Before I go on. You didn't hear what I said?
No.
I heard you say wife swapping.
Yeah.
What?
Your ears just kind of came out
I
the way
heard
they
it,
did.
but I don't know what you...
Well, this is something, it's a very complicated spot, and I'm not quite sure what it's about. Except I assume that we'll try to find out. Let us now meet a young lady who traded her life for that of another person.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Nancy Weber.
Number 2.
My name is Nancy Weber.
Number 3.
My name is Nancy Weber.
As I said, a most interesting and unusual spot, so pay close attention. Nancy Weber's story. It says, I, Nancy Weber, spent 8 days being another person. Let me explain. I advertised in the paper for someone with whom to exchange lives. Mickey Wrangler answered my ad, and the arrangement was made. And here's how it worked. Each of us was to adopt totally the other's homes, clothes, jobs, friends, habits, and way of looking at life. I became Mickey, she became Nancy. It was an experiment to see if we could get out of our own skins and into somebody else's. Friends and family cooperated. My parents called her Nancy, and her secretary helped me with Mickey's job. Our switch was planned for 2 weeks, but it came to a crashing halt on the 8th day. I tell all about both the magic and the terror of being someone else in my book called The Life Swap. Signed, Nancy Weber. I suggested swapping lives with another person one time, but Raquel Welch's husband wouldn't go for it, and it was sort of too bad. I feel I missed out on it. Anyhow, we'll be back after these few commercials. I'm sure you haven't forgotten that we have with us three charming young ladies, all saying that they are Nancy Weber, who lived someone else's life for a harrowing 2 weeks. In the affidavit that I read earlier, we brought out that the name of the other person was Mickey Wrangler, which could lead you to believe that it was a guy, a boy. Mickey is spelled M-I-C-K-I, was a girl. So it was girl swapping lives with another girl. And let's start the question with Bill Cullen, please.
Okay, Nancy, number 2, in order that I may better understand this, you then, after you exchanged lives, you went to Mickey's place of employment the very next day?
That's correct. Yeah, I did everything that she would do.
Well, now, okay. Now, we got that. Now, number 3, the people who also worked there must have known that you were not Mickey. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Now, how did you explain to them, or was it explained to them, what you were doing?
Yes, it was explained to everybody in both our lives what we were doing, and as a matter of fact, a week before we actually swapped, we sent out a notice to everybody that might have anything to do with our lives explaining what we were doing.
What number 3 was Mickey doing for a living when you took over her job?
She was the assistant to the president of a small sportswear firm from California.
All right. Now, number 1, when a decision came up that Mickey ordinarily would have solved at that sportswear firm, did you actually make the decision?
Well, sometimes if I, couldn't do it off the top of my head, I would ask her secretary for some help.
Number 1, what was...
All right, Bill, thank you. We're going to go to Peggy.
Thank you. Well, number 2, what was your original job? Mickey was in sportswear.
Well, I'm a writer, and she was a curator of prints for a museum in Manhattan.
Which museum?
The Indian Art Museum.
Thank you. Well, now, number 1, was one's lifestyle essentially the same as the others, or were your lifestyles different?
They were about as different as they could be.
Oh, okay. Number 1, what was your lifestyle like before?
I'm not married. She's married.
Oh my God! Did you move in with her husband?
My dear, of course.
Oh. Well, didn't he mind? I mean...
If he did, he hid it very gallantly.
And number 3, did you really move in with another girl's husband? Did your mother mind?
Well, I moved in with her lover. I only saw her husband on weekends.
Listen, number 2, which paper did you advertise in? The only one I know that takes ads like that is... Heavens.
Welcome to This Is Your Life. And let's go on to Alan Alda, please.
Well, number 2. Who did you live with?
Where did I what?
I said, who did you live with? Did you live with somebody's mate?
Yes, I lived with her lovers. And
Lovers?
Yeah. She had several.
I think there's a typo here. It said life swapping with an L. Number 2, why in the world did you want to do this?
Well, I was looking for some non-fictional material, and I was running out of material, and someone suggested it to me one evening over drinks, and
over drinks, eh? I see.
And they challenged me, and I don't know. It sounded like a good idea.
Number 1, why did it end?
Well,
There's
is
a
it my
whole lot
turn?
in here. I missed somewhere.
Your turn comes out of the book and let me ask some
Oh,
questions.
you want to talk? Oh, go right ahead, please.
I'm interested,
Be my guest.
not in the sordid details of what happened, but I want to know about the magic and the terror, number 1. What was the terror?
Oh, probably the same thing. It was both magical and terrifying to find that, for example, I got allergies, which I had never had before. That's sort of scary. And to find out when I came back that she'd gotten headaches that she'd never had before. That sort of changes your ideas about life a
Yes.
bit.
Number 2, it says here something came to a crashing halt on the 8th day. What was that dramatic?
Well, I was on the verge of a nervous collapse. It really turned out to be too much.
And number 3, did we find out what your job was? Oh, yes. No, what was your job?
I was a writer at the time.
And this was the purpose of this was to write a book, I take it.
No. My original purpose was not particularly to write a book, although that was an obvious extension of the experiment. But originally, I did it because I simply wanted to get out of my skin for a while.
Number 2, didn't you feel...
We have got ourselves a bell, and you have got to mark your ballots. I do not have one. I will mark mine in my head. I suggest you do the same. Is it a 1, do you think? Or is it a 2? Or is it a 3? The rules are that we pay $50 to the team for each wrong vote. We pay them $500 if nobody comes up with the real Nancy Weber. And Bill Cullen starts, please.
That's the most amazing thing I ever heard.
Indeed?
I once, years ago, changed places completely with an old sea captain.
Yes?
His ship went down, and I haven't been the same since.
Never been heard from.
Nearer to you. Actually, you sort of look, they all have to be wild-eyed and adventurous. I voted for number 2. She looks not the wildest-eyed, but the most adventurous. And that Mickey must be a swinger. That's all I...
All right, so we got a 2 going there, and we're going to go with Peggy.
Well, number 3, the thing is, you may want to get out of your skin, but I would feel so close to somebody else's. I voted for number 3.
And so you got a 2 and a 3. Alan Alda.
They all told such strange stories. I couldn't tell if any one of them was really the person, but just looking at their behavior together, somehow, I chose number 2 as the one who singled herself out as the person.
All right, got a pair of 2s and a 3. And Kitty Carlisle, what do you want to do?
Well, I would think this is psychically very dangerous. You could wind up with a split personality. I voted for number 1.
All righty, we have a very split panel because we're all up and down the line. Good job on behalf of the whole team. Look at the way the votes are. Will the real Nancy Weber please stand up?
Holy...
Kitty's got it. There you go. Very good job of imposting, ladies. Let's find out who your imposters are, Nancy. Number 2, what is your real name, please, and what do you do?
My name is Irene Lasden, and I'm a secretary for a management consultant firm called Brennan Associates in Manhattan.
Uh-huh. And number 3, how about yourself?
I am a teacher of French in the city system.
Ah, good. Nice to have... Oh, you didn't tell us. We've been so busy swapping lives around here, you forgot to tell us what your name is. Number 3?
Yes, it's very... I think I'm Nancy Weber. I'm Deborah Ashira.
Ah, Deborah. All right, fine. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Nancy. And thank you all for being with us on Tell the Truth. Take care. I said at the top of that spot that I didn't understand what it was about. Maybe it's because I'm too young. I want to warn you, however, that coming up next, we've got some action film to show you that's likely to scare you to death. We'll roll that film right after our sponsors roll theirs, okay? Now, panel and friends, I want you to glue your eyes to your monitors or your sets and watch a real daredevil in action. Now, get a load of this. That's 11 trucks, all in a row. And watch this jump over 11 trucks. Here he comes.
Ooh, keep going.
Now, you'll notice that the back wheel is actually touching the top of the truck, and boom, he lands. Now, take a look at this jump coming up, which is going to be over 18 automobiles. Slow motion, of course. Come on, baby. A little more, a little more.
What's coming down? Don't do it.
And he clears it, but look at the angle of the landing there.
Wow.
And if that were not scary enough, eyeball this next thing. It's a leap over a canyon.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
And there he is on the other side. Now, the madman who risks his life with all of these goings-on is with us now, I'm happy to say. We got him quieted down after a ride to the studio in a New York taxi, and we're going to meet him right now.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Bob Gill.
Number 2.
My name is Bob Gill.
Number 3.
My name is Bob Gill.
And let's listen to the motorbiking message of Bob Gill. He has to say this. I, Bob Gill, am a world champion motorcycle jumper. As you just saw, I actually flew my 350cc Kawasaki cycle a distance of 148 feet, clearing the tops of 18 automobiles. Another time, I actually flew 171 feet, clearing 22 automobiles and establishing a world's record. Once, before thousands of spectators, I jumped 152 feet across Louisiana's Cajun Canyon. In order to make my jumping unique, I decided to eliminate the landing ramp. This way, I land harder, but I fly faster. A great deal of my success as a high-speed motorcycle jumper must be credited to a mathematician friend of mine who computed a precise formula for me. He's a ballistics expert, and as far as he's concerned, I am just another type of projectile. Signed, Bob Gill. And we'll start the questioning, please, with Kitty Carlisle.
Goodness. Number 2, are you married?
Yes.
Number 3, you married?
No.
No. Number 2, what does your wife think about all this?
She's...
Number 2.
Oh. She thinks I'm crazy.
Number 1, do you make a lot of money doing this?
Enough to get by, yes.
And number 2, what does it mean that your mathematician friend computed a formula? Does it have to do with your machine or with the angle? How does it work?
It's a combination of ramp speed and trajectory. It's just like shooting a bullet.
Yeah, well, explain it.
External ballistics.
Uh-huh.
I tell you, I really don't know a whole lot about it because that's why I have him.
I see. Number 3, do you do this for exhibitions?
Yes, I do.
And you don't do it against anybody else? It's not in competition?
No, it's not. Solo.
I see. And number 1, when you land without a ramp, is as we saw you land over the trucks, right? What is the impact? How hard is it?
It's equivalent to about 3,000 pounds.
Oh, my goodness. Number 3, are you padded?
Oh, and we're going to go down to Bill Cullen, please.
Number 2, the mathematician who helps you in this. If you had a project like to jump from the top of one of the buildings in the World Trade Center to the other building in the World Trade Center, do you call this man in and say, figure out for me what I have to do? Is that the way it works?
That's really the way it works. I sometimes can do it over the telephone, can tell him what kind of distance I want to go and how high the object is I want to jump over, and he can tell me what I need to know.
Number 1, then the things that this man tells you are such things as the angle of the ramp and the speed at which your motorcycle must be going. Are these things he tells you?
That's correct.
Number 3, does he take anything else into consideration beside the angle of the takeoff and the speed of the cycle?
Yes, definitely the wind factors, whether you have a following wind, headwind, crosswinds.
And number 2, before you start your run, you figure out you have a way of determining just where the wind is?
Oh, yes. There's a flag up that tells you which way the wind's blowing.
Are there apt to be times, number 2, when the wind...
Oh, sorry, Bill. We're going to go to Peggy.
Well, number 1, could you say you could leap 2 high buildings in New York? But the thing is, if they're up high, there's a sway to the building, so you couldn't figure that out, how to do that safely, could you?
Probably not, and I probably wouldn't attempt that kind of a jump.
I'm awfully glad to hear you say that, because I think you could really get hurt. Number 2, have you ever have you ever missed? Landed on top of the truck of a car rather than on the ground?
Well, the only time I ever hit anything was that truck jump that you saw. I hit on top of the 9th truck, but I've only fallen about 3 times out of my whole career.
Gee, that's good. But now, number 2, if you had bumped into that canyon instead of clearing that canyon, you really could have been seriously hurt.
Yes, ma'am. Could have probably stuck in the other side.
Oh, well, now, number 3, if you've got crosswinds, how can you figure that out? I mean, you can't go in there with a hard and fast formula if you've got so many unknown quantities.
That's correct.
So some of it's luck. 90%'s your friend and 10%'s your driving, or what?
If you wish, yes.
Well, okay, 40%'s your driving and 60... How do I know? I don't know about that stuff. Number 1, do you know Evel Knievel?
Well, do you know Evel Knievel was the question, but they got a buzzer, and we're going to Alan.
Number 1, do you know Evel Knievel?
Yes, I have met Evel Knievel.
Number 2, what was the danger when you touched the wheel on the top of the truck?
Well, the danger was that if I would have landed on the truck too hard, I could have bounced and got the bike a little sideways, and I would have landed sideways and probably would have crashed.
And number 3, what's the major problem you have in landing?
The G-force of the impact. Not using a come-down ramp, not using a ramp on the far side of my jumps. I jump farther that way, but I also have a great deal of force.
Mm-hmm. Number 1, how did you start doing this?
Well, I was originally a racer, strictly a racer, mile, quarter mile, this type of thing. And before I was an expert racer, in order to support my racing, I got into jumping on the side. And
and now you're trying to jump on the wheels.
Well...
Okay, hey, we got a bell, and we got to make up our minds as to which one we think it is. They all look so well and so healthy. What do you think? Is it number 1? Or is it number 2? Or is it number 3? Kitty looks positively certain of herself.
Absolutely certain. I voted for number 2. I liked everything he said. I liked particularly when he said his wife thought he was crazy.
Because you thought it was so true.
Absolutely.
All right, you got a 2 going. We got Bill Cullen.
Yeah, number 2 has one of those attitudes that you run into in this business every once in a while. It's sort of a devil-may-care attitude, a confidence and an unconcerned attitude. Just number 2, he's sort of it for me, I think.
Pair of 2s and Peggy.
Well, if I were going to cast a movie and cast a fella as a part of the jumper, I'd do number 2.
You would. All right, everybody's ganging up in the middle so far. Alan, you look pensive.
Well, I've known in my line of work a lot of stuntmen, and I would think that they would have a similar personality to whoever would do this.
Yes?
And the man there who looks the most like the stuntmen I know is number 2.
Well, we've either jumped all the way over the canyon or, like number
Or we're
2
stuck
said,
in
we're
the
going to
other
get
side.
stuck in the other side. And we're going to find out right at this moment. The votes are all in with the real Bob Gill. Please stand up. Yeah. Thank you, Bob. Gee, you kind of lucked out on that one. Bob, something I've often wondered about. Now, you hit that last truck coming down. So
Right.
do I then assume that when you are in mid-flight, that you got your back wheel gunned up so that it is putting out power, or is it dead at the
No,
time?
the rear wheel is dead. The bike never goes through the air under power. Always the power is shut off on the ramp. And the reason I hit that one truck wasn't intentional. It was a real gusty day and the wind was blowing in my face. And I had a real high flag up where I could watch it. And as I made the run at the ramp while the flag was down, just as I got to the ramp, it stood straight out, and it actually just blew me right out of the sky. And I didn't really land on the truck; I just grazed it.
Yeah, I noticed it.
You know,
You just sort of- just a
skipped
little
across
skip
it.
right on
But
the
luckily, the bike went straight, and therefore I landed all right. I landed a little front end heavy, but it was wild, boy. I tell you.
Yeah, indeed it was, and very non-habit forming, I should think.
And that's
Bob
for
Gill,
sure.
thank you very much, and gentlemen also for being there.
In addition to the cash awards, our first team of challenges will receive a Sarah Coventry necklace and earrings in gleaming silver tone with the Oriental look. Can be seen at Sarah Coventry home jewelry shows. Our second team will receive an assortment from Turtle Wax, the car care experts, featuring the Turtle Wax self-polishing paste wax kit with a professionally designed applicator. This is Bill Wendell speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Totman production.
Peter gotcha. Stop! Oh! 89.50. Big buck!
Today, these three players are after high stakes, but they'll have to avoid the whammy as they play the most exciting game of their lives. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to press your luck. And now, here's your host, the star of Press Your Luck, Peter DeMarcus.
Thank you. Hi, thank you, Roddy, and welcome to Press Your Luck, where competition is really tough. Right now, let's meet the three players who are going to be pressing their luck today, starting with Gary Licciardi. How are you, Gary?
Good.
Good to see you. Where are you from, Gary?
Rhode Island. Coventry, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. And I understand you're you're a pugilist?
Boxing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Amateur boxer?
I was amateur, yes, about 3 or 4 years ago.
Step down, I'm gonna punch your lights out, Gary. No, I was just kidding you, Gary.
Please.
Did you do well?
I did well. My record was 28-3.
All right.
28-3,
a contender.
Yeah.
I could have been a contender. Good luck on Press Your Luck,
Thank
Gary.
you.
All right, let's meet our second player, Lisa Pacheco. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Peter.
And you're from Wisconsin, Lisa?
Originally, that's my hometown and my home state, and now I live in Ojai.
You don't look like a policewoman, Lisa.
Well, I wasn't actually a policewoman. I was what they called a matron, which is a quasi-policewoman.
Quasi-policewoman. Okay, Lisa. Well, let's see how you do on Press Your Luck. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And let's meet our champion once again, Dee Dee Fuller, with $14,300 and a 1984 automobile.
Yeah.
How's it feel, Dee Dee?
Feels great.
Yeah, has it kind of sunk in that you've won all that?
When I think about it, I just can't believe it.
Well, it's not over. You can make yourself another hunk of change.
Well, we'll try.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Players, I'm going to ask you 4 questions. Your correct answers will earn you spins on our big Press Your Luck game board. As you know, a correct buzzing answer gives you 3 spins. A correct multiple choice, 1 spin. The more spins you have, the more money you can win because, as you know, our board is loaded with thousands of dollars in cash, sensational prizes, and every time you stop the board like this, do it, stop. What happened? Staff's very upset. Yes, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. It goes my entire fortune right down the drain. Well, in any event, that's what can happen to you. You don't want it to happen to you. Let's hope that I took the curse off everyone because you don't want to get a whammy. It takes away all your money. With that in mind, I lost everything. I'm so upset. Here's the first question. According to Food and Wine magazine, if guests are late for dinner at a restaurant, proper etiquette dictates that you should wait what fraction of an hour before, Lisa?
A quarter of an hour.
Quarter of an hour. Before calling to find out where they are. Lisa says a quarter of an hour. Is the correct answer 1/4 of an hour, 1/2 an hour, or 3/4 of an hour? Gary?
I would say 3/4.
Gary says it's 3/4 of an hour. Dee Dee, what do you think?
I'll say half hour.
Half hour. Well, we're told you shouldn't call to see where the heck they are for 1/4 of an hour. After 3/4 of an hour, you can either eat without them or leave. It's up to you. And that means Lisa picks up 3 big spins. Okay, we're going to go to question 2. Back in its heydays, before TV, movies were so popular, the average American went to them 30 times a year. Today, how many times a year does a typical American go to a movie? Lisa?
20 times.
20. Is the correct answer 20, 3 times, or 5 times? Gary?
20.
20, says Gary. Let's go to Dee Dee.
I'll agree with 20.
20. Well, I got news for you. Now the average moviegoer hits the flicks 5 times a year. Big change. That means that everyone stays at the same spin totals. Let's go to the 3rd question. What degree burn is the most serious? Dee Dee?
3rd degrees.
Is the correct answer 3rd degree, 1st degree, or 2nd degree? Gary?
3rd.
Gary says it's 3rd. Let's go to Lisa.
I agree, 3rd.
3rd. The worst burn is indeed a 3rd degree burn. Gary picks up a spin, and Lisa goes to 4, and Dee Dee picks up 3. And here's the 4th question. Ronald Reagan himself was the first MC at Hollywood's annual Patsy Awards. To what kind of performers are Patsies awarded? Gary?
Actors.
Actors, all right. Is the correct answer actors, stuntmen, or animals? Lisa?
Animals.
Animals, says Lisa. Let's go to Dee Dee.
I'll say animals.
Animals. Well, Patsies are awarded to animal stars. That means Gary stays at 1, Lisa goes to 5, and Dee Dee goes to 4. And you'll all have a chance to convert those spins into exciting Press Your Luck dollars when we come back right after this. Stick with us. back, and it's time to turn those spins into dollars, and we've got 13,000 of those dollars up there on that board, as well as some prizes and surprises and a few whammies, just because we knew you wouldn't know how to play without them, so we figured we'd toss them up there for you. Be careful about them. You don't need them, however. And remember, the player who ends this round on top gets to play last in the final round, and that's an advantage. Remember, you can pass your remaining spins at any time during your turn if you have a fear of the whammy, and 4 whammies puts you out of the game, so you want to beware of the whammy. We go to the player with the fewest spins. That is, of course, Gary. One big one, Gary, $0.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Get big bucks, Gary.
Big bucks. Big bucks. Stop!
Stop at $350. Okay, Gary, you're in the chips with $350. Let's see how it holds up. We're going to go to Dee Dee with 4 spins, $0. Are you ready, champ? Stop at a whammy. Well, he didn't cost you any dollars. He just cost you a spin. You ready to go again?
Yeah, I'm
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Stop!
Stop. Oh. Dee Dee, 2 whammies, $0, 2 spins. Be aware of this, that you have to be very careful about going into round 2 with 3 whammies. But you have $0. You do have 2 spins. What's your pleasure?
I think I'll get rid of them.
You're going to pass? Okay, they get passed to Gary. He's the player with the highest amount of money. There they come to you, Gary. $350.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go. Stop!
Stop at a home gym.
Yes.
Perfect for you, Gary. Valued at $499.
Okay,
and that's
let's go,
$849. One more spin you have to take. $849 is on the line.
Stop!
Stop at $500 and the spin. That gives you $1349, and you have 1 spin. It's now earned, meaning you can take it or you can pass it to Lisa or Dee Dee. Up to you, Gary. You're in first place.
Oh.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to play.
Going to play, Gary
Okay,
says.
let's go.
$1349. Stop at $470. It worked for you, Gary. You've got $1819, first place. Let's see if it holds up with Lisa at 5 spins, no dollars. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Stop!
Stop at $300.
Yeah.
4 spins, 300, second place.
My luck.
She's going.
Stop!
Stop at $550.
Okay.
That's $853 spins.
I'm going again.
Going again, she said.
Stop!
Stop at $750.
Right.
On a roll, $1,600.
I'm
Second
gonna go
place by
again.
$219. Lisa's
Stop.
going again. Stops
There.
again. $750. Up to $23.50. First place by about $600. What are you going to do, Lisa? Take it or pass
I'm
it?
gonna go.
You're going to go. Lisa's going $23.50 and stops at $500. You've got it, Lisa, with $28.50. First place, you've got the advantage. Dee Dee's got $0. Gary's got $18.19. And we will be right back with more questions, spins, prizes, surprises, right after this word. All right, players, it's time to earn some more spins, and you know how you do that. You do it by answering questions. And in this round, a spin can be worth as much as $5,000. Dee Dee knows for sure about that. And remember, whoever wins this round gets to take all that money home and come back and do it again next time. All right? Are you ready for your first question? Here it comes. What liquor is sold in bottle sizes called Methuselahs, Jeroboams, and Magnums? Lisa.
Champagne.
Champagne is the correct answer. Champagne, wine, or cognac? Gary?
Champagne.
Gary says it's champagne, and let's go to Dee Dee.
Champagne.
Champagne. Those are all sizes of champagne bottles. Gary picks up a spin. Lisa gets 3 for buzzing in, and Dee Dee picks up a spin. Let's go to question 2. According to the new bride's book of etiquette, you should mail the invitation at least how many weeks before the big event? Lisa?
2.
2. Is the correct answer 2, 4, or 6? Gary?
4.
Gary says it's 4. What do you think about that, Dee
I'm
Dee?
going to agree with Gary. 4.
You think 4? Well, wedding invites should hit the post office no less than 4 weeks before the ceremony. Gary picks up a spin and goes to 2. Lisa stays at 3. And Dee Dee goes to 2. And here is the third question. Trademark symbols can mean a lot to a company's name. For instance, we are all familiar with the MGM Lion. What major movie studio uses a mountain for its symbol? Dee Dee.
Columbia.
Columbia. Is the correct answer Columbia, Warner Brothers, or Paramount? Gary?
Paramount.
Gary says it's Paramount. Let's go to Lisa.
Paramount.
Paramount. The mountain symbol at the beginning means the picture can be blamed on Paramount. That means Gary goes to 3, and Lisa to 4, and Dee Dee stays at 2. Columbia is the lady. The lady with this thing, the torch.
Tells you how much
You don't go to the movies. Okay, but you do watch Crush Your Luck every day.
There we go.
Of course, okay. Fourth question. The first female athlete to win $100,000 in purses in a single year was a tennis player. What's her name? Dee Dee.
Billie Jean King.
Is the correct answer Billie Jean King, Chris Everett, or Yvonne Goolagong? Gary?
Billie Jean King.
Gary goes with Billie Jean. Lisa, who are you going with?
Billie Jean King.
Billie Jean. The first rich tennis queen was Billie Jean King. Gary goes to 4, Lisa goes to 5, and Dee Dee goes to 5. And all our players will be taking those valuable things to the big board to decide who the winner's going to be on Stretch Your Luck. So come on back. Fun just starts. Players, you've all worked so hard. This is the portion of the show where you earn all that money. And we've got $50,000 in cash up there just waiting for you to take it home with you. One of the prizes up there is worth more than $5,000. Dee Dee can tell you about that one. And don't forget the whammy, because he's very happy to take away all your money. He's looking to take it home with him. Let's take a look at the money totals. Dee Dee, our champ, with $0. Gary, $18.19, and Lisa, $28.50. You're leading. You're in first place, Lisa, so that means you get to go last. In this, the final round, an advantageous position to be in. We now go to the player with the least amount of money. That is Dee Dee, our champ, with $0. 5 spins. Dee Dee, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. 2 whammies, $2,000. From third place to second place. $8.50 less than Lisa, who's in first. 4 spins. Gonna go.
Play. Stop.
Stop at $1,500 on a spin. $3,500 first place. Still 4 spins, Dee Dee.
I'm gonna go.
Gonna go.
Stop.
Stop at $2,500. You've worked yourself from $0 to $6,000. 3 spins left, Dee Dee. What's your plan?
I'm
Gonna go.
Stop.
Stop at $800. $6,800. 2 spins left. Press your luck or pass. You have $4,000 more than Lisa.
I'm gonna press my luck.
Gonna press their luck, says Dee Dee. Stop at $2,000. Up to $8,800. That is $6,000 more than Lisa. You have 1 spin left. Press your luck or pass.
I'm gonna press my luck.
She's gonna press it. Dee Dee's going with $8,800 and gets $1,500 more. Brings your total at $10,300. Dee Dee, those spins do turn into dollars, don't they? Let's see if it holds up. We're gonna go to Gary with $18.19 and 4 spins. Are you ready, champ?
Big bucks. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $1,250. That's $3,069. 4 spins. Second place. Press
We're
your
gonna
luck or
go.
pass. Here we go.
Let's go. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop. $600. $36.69. Still second place.
Big money. Big money. We're gonna go.
$7,000 less than Dee Dee. Gary's going with 2 spins.
And stop.
Stop at $4,000 and a spin. Brings you up to $7,669. Second place, about $2,400 less than Dee Dee. 1 spin left, Gary. What's your pleasure? I'm sorry, you have 2 spins left.
That's a little better.
You have 2 spins left. Mistake over there. We've now corrected it. Gonna go.
Gotta go. Okay, baby. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at a tent trailer. A tent trailer valued at $4,639.
All right, yeah.
All right, Gary, your total is $12,308. You have 1 spin left. What are you going to do with it? You're in first place by over $2,000. With 1 spin, if you pass, you're going to go to Dee Dee.
I gotta go for it.
You're going to go for it with
Too much mistake.
$12,308. Oh, is this guts time? $3,000 and a spin. Gary, you now have $15,308. That's $5,000 more than Dee Dee. You have 1 spin left. What are you going to do with the 1 spin now, Gary? You can either take it or pass it.
to Dee Dee.
It gets passed to Dee Dee. Dee Dee, it is yours with $10,300. It comes to you. 1 spin you've got to take before we go to Lisa. Are you ready, Dee Dee?
I'm ready.
Here it comes. $10,300. $2,000. $12,300 puts you in solid second. And we go to Lisa with $28.50. Lisa, you got some $13,000 worth of catching up to do to beat Gary. Stop at a whammy.
That's all right. Get away.
Oh, well, you erased your funds. You now have 4 spins, and you have $15,308 to make up with. Are you ready, Lisa?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Stop!
Stop at a motorcycle.
right.
The value of that motorcycle, Lisa, is $2,798. You're back in the chips. 3 spins. Press your luck or pass.
I'm gonna press my luck.
Gonna go.
Stop!
Stop at $1,500. Brings you up to $4,298. Still 3rd place. 2 more spins, Lisa.
Press my luck.
Gonna go.
Stop!
Stop at $2,250. Lisa, you now have $65.48. You will need something that gives you an additional spin in order to keep going and catch up to Gary. You have 1 spin left. You could, if you want, pass it to Gary. If he whammied out, then, of course, Dee Dee would win the game.
Well, I'm in 3rd, so I have to go for it.
That's right. Gary, are you ready? Stop at $750. And Gary is the champion for the day with $15,308. Congratulations, Gary. We'll be right back to find out exactly what you won right after this message.
Yeah! Oh, my God. I can't believe it.
We're back with today's big Press Your Luck winner, Gary, with $15,308. Gary, Rod Roddy will explain to you in vivid detail each and every goodie you have won today. Rod, tell him about
Okay,
it.
Peter, I'll do it. Gary, you've won the Total Gym exercises from the West Bend. More than 70 exercises can be performed at your own level. Exercise at home, stay in shape, and have fun. And Gary, you've won a camper. This is the StarCraft lightweight, fully equipped with 3-burner range, drapes, and an icebox. Sets up in minutes, sleeps 6 comfortably from StarCraft. Those prizes totaling $5,138, combined with the $10,170 in cash you won, gives you a grand total, Gary, of $15,308. Congratulations!
Congratulations, Gary. $15,308. Just tell me something. Is this as good as winning the Golden Gloves?
Better.
Better. That's a lot of money. You recently married, right?
Yes.
Well, it's a little belated wedding gift from Press Your Luck to you. You earned it, though. Congratulations.
Thank
well
you.
done. A lot of disappointed girls in the audience. The fact that you're married. All right. Now, Dee Dee, there's no reason for you to be anything but happy, ecstatic.
I'm
You are
ecstatic.
not only leaving us, you are driving away with $14,300. Dee Dee, thank you for being with us. Been a great champ. And Lisa, you will not be going away empty-handed
No, it
either.
was fun.
We have some nice prizes for you. I thank you for being with us. You all played the game very well. Obviously, there's only one winner. That's the way it happens, and this time it was Gary. And Gary, we're going to see you next time. But until then, we have a little bit of wisdom from Ellen Murdoch of Sparta, Tennessee. Whammy, whammy, I'm in a dither. When I hit you and you make my total wither. You're not very nice to obliterate my score. You've left me nearly in the house of the poor. There is one fact, though, that we cannot dispute. No matter what happens, you're still very cute. This is Peter Tamarkin saying so long for Press Your Luck. Bye-bye.
Here's what we have for our departing contestants. An ice cream freezer, just like the good old days. Now you can make your own ice cream in this Richmond Cedar 5-quart electric freezer in just 30 minutes. Uses table or rock salt. And meat and potatoes kind of people like a meat and potatoes kind of meal. Mary Kitchen's roast beef or corned beef hash from Hormel. Plus, a 3.5-quart crock pot. A blanket of each circles of stoneware crock pot for roast, stews, and soups. Removable liner for serving and easy cleanup. Also, great tasting, high in protein and low in fat. Mr. Turkey brand turkey franks and luncheon meats are today's smart shopping buys. And take a little work out of kitchen chores. The Oster Can Opener Citrus Juicer has power pierce and magnetic lid lifter. The cutting blade can be removed for easy cleaning, and the juicer makes pulp-free juice. Plus, Control. Discover the secret of losing weight with Control. Control capsules give your willpower the help it needs so you eat less and lose weight. Use as directed.
Let's all play What's My Line?
Thank you, everybody. You know what makes you a perceptive producer? It's when
Getting
the show
the money.
hits. Yeah, if the show hits. If it fails, you're a bum.
Yeah.
I've noticed that, and the difference can be that. Really. Well, listen, is everybody ready to play What's My Line?
Oh, yes.
Henry, I tell you, you are really one of the nicest people I ever met, and you're so afraid everybody's going to find out.
Well, I don't have a chance to answer the mail, you know. It's just as well.
Well, are you ready to meet a challenger?
Yeah.
Oh,
We have
yes.
2 terrific ones today, and then a mystery guest. Will the first challenger enter and sign in, please? Vince Noltemeyer. How are you, Vic? You know? Where are you from, Mr. Noltemeyer?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky. All right. Vince Noltemeyer is concerned with a product that Jennifer Wood is about to show you. Jennifer, please, if you would. Could we open the curtains for a minute? And then she would, and she could. And there she has it. Thank you, Jennifer. Panel, this machine produces a product. You have to find out what it is, but first we'll show the audience what this machine makes. And we'll start the game with Anita Gillette.
Thank you, Larry. Mr. Noltemeyer, the product that this machine produces, would it be something I would enjoy?
Yes.
Is it something that can be eaten?
Yes.
Is it something that when you put like a raw material in the top, it comes out finished on the bottom?
Yes.
Really? Oh. Is it in the grain family?
In the grain family, as in rye and wheat and barley.
Corn,
Not really.
and corn and things.
And corn and things, no. 1 down and 9 to go, Henry.
Is it in the meat family?
No.
He's not in the meat family. 2 down and 8 to go, Arlene.
To rhyme with that, is it in the sweet family?
Not really in the sweet family. Or do you consider it that?
No, not likely.
Not likely. Okay, 3 down and 7 to go, Soupy.
Then we can rule out that it isn't a popcorn machine.
Yes, you can rule that out. That's correct.
What else would go? It's electric, isn't it?
Yep.
And it's a solid, right?
Yes.
Is it anything in the nut family?
Yes.
Oh, you know what?
Sure. It's is it
Peanut?
it peanut and takes it out to the shell and shells the peanuts?
No, it doesn't do that to it. 4 down and 6 to go, Anita.
I thought that's what it was,
I
too.
don't know.
It's
No.
a nut. It's a nut something.
Yes, it's a nut something. It's up to Anita. Henry?
To say it.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Mr. Vince Noltemeyer is president of Grindmaster of Louisville, Kentucky, manufacturers of the Grindmaster peanut butter machine. Would you show us how the machine works, please, sir?
Yes.
Isn't this a little beauty? Now, we'll have to take this off, I think, won't we?
No.
To get, to get the paper off so you can see the peanuts in there. Now, there's your average peanut container there. Now, how does it work?
I need a container.
Yes. Pure peanut butter.
Pure peanut with the oils.
There it comes. Oh, look at that.
Terrific.
Okay, why don't we give that to Jennifer, and maybe Jennifer will fix us all some. Now, how are these machines, where are they used mostly, these machines?
Quick, I can't wait.
Most of these machines are used in gourmet houses, health food stores, fancy food places, country stores, and various fancy food outlets.
Now, how much do these cost?
The machine costs $439, although I prefer to lease them because of its durability of the way it's designed for long life.
But it's mainly a commercial machine, is it not?
Yes.
It's not likely that anybody would have one in their home, or
Not
is it?
likely, no, no, for commercial use.
Okay, well, thank you very much for being with us on What's My Line. It's a marvelous thing.
All What's My Line contestants receive these gifts. Sarah Coventry jewelry, elegantly designed springtime pin and earrings in silver tone, set with lilac stones and silver chain pastel glow necklace. And a handsome West Clock 17 jewel wristwatch with sunburst finish case, built-in shock absorber and jewel lever movement from West Clocks. And a spacious, roomy tote bag by American Tourister, designed to go everywhere, by land, sea, or air. The strong, lightweight luggage by American Tourister. Larry?
Okay, thank you, Wayne. Now would our next challenger enter and sign in, please? Gail Deary. Is it Miss Deary or Mrs. Deary?
It's Mrs.
Mrs. Deary. Where are you from?
Red Bank, New Jersey.
Red Bank, New Jersey. All right. Gail Deary is a housewife and the mother of 2. She also holds down a job which until very recently has been the exclusive province of men. We will now show the audience what her line is. And let's start the game with Mr. Cool, Henry Morgan.
Who that?
Mr. Cool.
Oh, Mrs. Deary. May I call it? Pardon?
Yes, you may.
May what?
You may call me Mrs. Mrs.
We're not
didn't get
getting
that.
along.
No? How about Gail?
Gail, dear.
How about Gail?
Gail, dearie.
Go, Hank.
Do you, I got a wild idea, all right?
All right.
Instead of playing step by step.
All right.
Because I try to think of what men do that women don't do, and I only could think of one thing. Says
Careful. What's that?
Airplane pilot.
Airplane pilot? Women
Wrong.
do that all the time. Did you ever hear of Amelia Earhart?
No, I'm talking about commercial. Commercial pilot.
I see. No.
No, wrong. Wow.
That's a no, and
Fine.
over to
Fine,
Arlene.
Good.
Do you, however, Mrs. Deary, have something to do with some form of locomotion?
Yes.
Well, locomotion, you mean professionally in the sense of getting from one place to the other as a transportive measure?
Yes, I must admit that's what I meant.
I guess that's got to be a definite no.
Okay.
That's 2 down and 8 to go, Soupy.
Is what you do have anything to do with law and order?
No.
No, not at all. 3 down and 7 to go, Anita.
Well, that kills my questions because I was going to ask if she was a policeman or a fireman. Do you have anything to do with, wait a minute, with...
Try peanut butter. What the
Please. That's terrible. Okay, now when you do your job, are you dressed in a uniform of some sort?
Yes.
You are. Is it a fireman's uniform?
No, it's not a fireman's uniform.
It's not a. I thought you were.
4 down and 6 to go, Henry.
I will assume that you are not employed in a civil capacity or in a federal or state capacity. You are not.
That is correct. That
Correct.
is a safe
That's
assumption.
swell. Now, you try to think of what only men do, and the list is so small.
These days.
These days.
Yeah.
Well, you have uniform. You can push ahead with that.
Uniform, yes. It's not. Well, who wears the uniform? They eliminated everybody except the military, and she doesn't work for the government.
No, they didn't.
Oh?
No.
Is that in any way military?
No.
No.
5 down and 5 to go.
That
Arlene?
usually is government anyway, isn't it? Is it a job that a uniform that we would recognize?
Yes.
Can I rule out a mailman's uniform?
Yes, you can rule it out.
Is it a uniform that is, when it is worn, are you indoors?
No.
Well, she's outdoors. 6 down and 4 to go, Soupy.
Do you ever leave the ground?
Yes.
When you leave the ground, is it because you're climbing up something?
On occasion.
It isn't really the function of the job, but that could happen.
It could happen. Would you be work for the phone company or repair
That's a terrific guess,
great,
but it's
but
not
it's
correct.
no.
7 down and 3 to go, Anita.
That's what I was going to say, something like that.
She's always going to say what I just said. Why don't you sit here?
I tell you what, let's toss them all over.
No, it's a garbage man.
Nope, the uniform she
Jockey.
wears is the uniform of a professional football player.
Really? Now, really now.
Gail is a football player with the New York Phillies, a professional football team, part of the new National Women's Football League. You play with the same rules as the men?
Yes, we do, Larry.
Now, when you go into a game, do you cut your nails or do you put on makeup? What do you do?
I wear makeup. I have to trim my nails. They forcibly clip my nails,
Yeah.
but I do that. And I tape them. I tape my fingers, too, because I am a...
Well, I was going to say you guys. You all have played a couple of games, haven't
Yes.
you? What kind of record do you have?
Poor. We were playing against some teams that had more experience than we had. But
How do you get on a women's football team? Anyway, first of all, you have to be a woman. I got that part.
Yeah, that helps. And then you have to know what you're doing. You have to have some ability. I play both ways. I play defensively and offensively.
Do you have two squads? Offensive and defensive
Yes, we have a
squad?
defensive team and an offensive team. I played wide receiver offensively, and defensively I play safety.
How tall are you?
5'8".
Now, is that tall for your league, or is it...
Actually, I was one of the tall girls, yes.
Did you ever
in
make
the
a
league.
touchdown, catch a pass, or make a
Oh,
touchdown?
a lot of passes, football passes.
I'll bet. I'll just bet. You work out every day?
We have practiced, yes, 3 or 4 times.
I have a picture here that appeared in this issue of Life magazine of Gail in her football uniform, and there she is, right there. I tell you, if you're going to be run over, that's the person to do it. Is it as rough a game as the men play?
I would say, ratio-wise, yes. I mean, after all, you remember that we're women and we're playing women, but we hit just as hard as the men and we run just as fast as the men, and we're probably a little more nimble because of the fact that we are not quite as big and clunky, and so we can move around, and it's a little more exciting. Really.
Well, I tell you, it's
A little
exciting for
faster.
me. You're the loveliest wide receiver I ever met in my
Thank
life.
you.
Goodbye, and thank you for
Bye,
being
Larry.
with us. It's time to play Who's Who now, everybody, so if you'll open the curtain, please. And here, panel, you see 4 people from our studio audience, and there's a list of their actual occupations. One is a CPA, one a secretary, a vocational counselor, and an illustrator. Your job is to give each person the card that bears the title of their job. Have 20 seconds. We'll start with Soupy. Ready, set, go. That is incorrect, and here comes Anita Gillette. 20 seconds. And that is also incorrect, and here comes Henry Morgan. Slowly, cautiously. Secretary, vocational counselor, CPA, and illustrator is correct, Henry. For the second time this week, you have done it. Starting with the secretary, would you tell us who's who?
Ankle Bain, Dublin, Ireland.
Would you say it again? Yeah, I don't think they heard you.
Ankle Bain, Dublin, Ireland, Secretary.
Dublin, Ireland. Okay, thank you.
I'm Eva Ross from Houston, Texas, vocational counselor.
Houston, Texas. That's where I'm from. Hello.
Oh,
CPA.
Ed Sperling, Massapequa, Long Island, CPA.
Massapequa. None of us are from there. As an illustrator.
I'm Joan Mayer, Framingham, Massachusetts, and I'm an illustrator.
That's lovely. Thank you very much for being with us on What's My Line. You get $50, and each of you gets a gift. Thank you for being with us. Are we back? All right. It's time for blindfolds, everybody. All in place. We're at our mystery guest enter. And sign in, please. right, panel, we have one question at a time now, and we'll begin with Soupy.
That was a marvelous ovation. Is that because we would find your name in the entertainment sections of the newspaper?
It's possible.
Anita?
It's possible.
Is it possible that you are best known for your work in television?
Not possible.
Not.
Henry?
Well, that's saying it.
Is it possible that you are in the movies?
Not possible.
Arlene?
Not possible in the movies or television? Do you sing?
Sometimes.
Is possible. Is a definite possible there. Soupy?
Would your recognition come from Broadway?
Not really.
Anita?
Although I like it very much.
Are you a nightclub performer?
No.
Henry?
That's what else?
Well, are you in the concert field?
Da.
Yeah, she concertizes, among other things. Arlene?
Do you operatize?
Yeah.
She operatizes. Soupy?
Or would you be Roberta Peters?
That would be Roberta Peters. Where'd you get that? That's lovely. They got you.
Yeah, but I tried to fool them. It didn't work for very long.
No, that's hard to do. How have you been? And you've been in Russia?
Yes, I had a wonderful and very exciting trip over there.
You sang at the Bolshoi there. What did you sing there?
I sang La Traviata, and it was my debut over there. And it was the time when President Nixon was there in May.
Mm-hmm. Did he come to see you, or
And,
was he restricted in what he...
He was kind of restricted. I think he had to go hear the Russian things, and but it was really a very thrilling
Well, did he see you
experience.
get your award there?
Yes, I got a beautiful medal that's given to Soviet artists who've been there for 25 years. So it was also very sudden. I didn't know I was going to get it, and when I came off after the last act, the director of the opera was there and kind of presented it to me, and it was really very lovely.
Have any other people other than Russians been given that? I mean, there are no Americans who have it, are there?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. I really don't think so.
That's really... I remember when you made your debut as a girl.
Oh, a
a
long
young
time
girl.
ago.
Yeah.
Ages ago.
It was so lovely.
Thank you.
Because that was in the old Met.
That's right, and now we're in this new Met, which we like very much. The
You do?
acoustics. Oh yes, I miss the old place. I feel that it never should have been torn down.
Right.
But I like it. We've gotten used to it, and certainly the acoustics are excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So
Tell me, may I ask
yes,
a question?
Arlene.
Do they, in Russia, do they bring the flowers up on the stage?
Do they
and
ever?
throw bouquets?
They throw them down from the tops of the gallery, and they bring
do.
them out with men in livery, come out, and then they applaud in unison, as you know. When they do that applauding. It's terribly
Roberta,
exciting.
let me ask you, do they dress formal over there when they go to the opera like they do?
No, I don't think they dress
Do they?
formally. No, not really.
But not in
the
shirt
men go.
sleeves.
The men go without coats. Oh, sure.
Yes?
Yes, I think so.
Will you come back at the very end of the program and tell us all about
Oh,
it?
you're a doll
Okay,
for
terrific.
asking me. Thank
Thank
you.
you for being here. Roberta Peters. You were 2 for 3 today, panel. That was a very good way to end the week.
Yeah, not bad.
It was a happy week anyway.
Yeah, it was a lovely week. Come back and play with us next week, won't you?
Okay.
Henry, Anita, please come back and play.
I can't come back next week.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you anyway.
What's My Line is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Miss Frances Gowns by Bonwit Taylor. This is Wayne Howell speaking.
Behind these numbers is a puzzle. Can you solve it? B plus Abe plus E, baby. F plus ace, face. baby face. If you can do that, you'll have a chance to win one of these 8 fabulous cars as we play Classic Concentration. And here's the host of Concentration, Alex Trebek.
And yes, indeed, Gene Wood, you do have the cutest little baby face. Thank you for tuning us in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Classic Concentration. We have a very exciting crowd in our studio today, people from all over the country, and we know that we have folks all over the country watching us and ready to play the game and solve the puzzles. So let's get to it. Let's go to the floor and meet the contestants. This young man on my right is our champion. He solved a puzzle on our last show, wound up winning 9 prizes for a total value of $6,179. His name is Jeff Malman, and he is a student at Lewis and Clark College in Portland, Oregon, and majoring in business. Right. All right, you've done your business a great deal of good on our show. Keep it going. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Let's welcome his challenger, ladies and gentlemen. The lady's name is Bobby Briscoe. Hello.
Hello, Alex.
Where are you from, Bobby?
I'm from Hesperia in the high desert.
Where is that?
Hesperia, up in the high desert
In
by
the high
Victorville.
desert country
Beautiful
near
country.
Victorville in California. And are you married?
Yes, for 39 years.
39?
3 lovely children,
Congratulations.
7 grandchildren.
How about that? Well, that's good going. And I hope you do well on the show, too.
Thank you.
That would be nice. Are any of them with you in the studio today?
Yes, my husband's here and my mother's here.
Your mother's here, too?
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy. She's a great-grandmother.
Yes.
All right. Let's go to work. Let's play Concentration. Here's the board. 25 numbered squares. You've seen it before. 3 wild cards and some terrific prizes. I don't know if they could use this up in your part of the state, but it's a beauty anyway. Show them, Andre.
This 12-foot inflatable catamaran is designed to fit into most car trunks, unfolds in under 30 minutes, and features marine vinyl pontoons and polyester cloth deck, which seats 3 adults. Alex.
How you fixed for lakes up there?
Oh, we're right near one. A couple of them. Yeah.
Better, and in Minnesota also. All right, you can find that boat on the board behind number 18, Catamaran. 2 pieces of the puzzle about to be exposed for your benefit. Number 10 and number 15. Boy, was that a big help, right, Bobby?
Really, right?
Yeah, you select first. Let's start uncovering this
Okay,
puzzle.
I'd like to have that catamaran. Let's try number 7, maybe for a wild card.
Wild card.
All
Good
right, and I'll
beginning.
take 18 for the catamaran.
18 for the catamaran, you got it. The natural match for that would have been found at number 22. That prize slides into position up here, Bobby. That'll make your husband and your mom happy if you win it, and you could win it simply by solving the puzzle. Take a look, see if you can do that.
No, it's too early.
Go again.
Let's try number 4. And
Portable calculator?
Good. Maybe another wild card under 16.
No, we've got a vacuum cleaner there. No match, back to Jeff.
Let's see what's behind number 1, please.
Silver necklace.
Ooh. It'll go nice with the gold chain. How about number 13 in the middle?
Skin diving equipment. Were you thinking of those prizes for anyone in particular, Jeff?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, just planning ahead. That's good. Bobby, your selection, please.
Okay, I'd like to see what's behind number 14. Piece of the puzzle.
Vacuum
and
cleaner?
a vacuum cleaner, and I believe the match for the vacuum is under 11.
Number 11? No, that's a silver necklace. No
that's
match
right.
for you. A big break for the champion, however.
Well, the vacuum was behind number 16.
16. She was close.
And number 14 for the match.
That makes it a match, and that makes a prize sliding into position on your side. And you have a chance to solve the puzzle now, Jeff.
No, not yet.
All right, can you make another match? Select 2 more numbers.
There was, the silver necklace was behind number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one was behind number 11.
Number 11, yes. Bobby did you a big favor. Her little error helped you out a lot to the tune of 2 prizes. Now, take a look at the puzzle. What can you do with this help?
Nope, not yet.
Then select again.
Let's see what's behind number 24, please.
His and her watches.
Ooh. How about number 8?
His and
All
her
right.
watches. How about
Yeah.
number 8? What do you think, Bobby? This guy's on a roll, isn't he?
He is on a roll.
Okay, well, that's good. That's 3 prizes up there. And once again, an opportunity to win the match by solving the puzzle. Select again.
Let's try number 9, please. Let's see who's behind that.
Skin diving equipment.
Ooh, I think that was behind number 13.
Boy, Jeff, you're good. You are very good. That's a match, of course, and once again, 2 pieces of the puzzle being exposed for you. Select.
Let's see, how about number 19, please?
Puerto Vallarta Holiday.
That would be nice. How about number 2, please?
Electric toothbrush. No match for you.
Oh,
Bobby.
I need a match. Let's try 5 for a wild card or the holiday.
Washer dryer.
Oh, I need a match. Let's try number 12.
Let's see if you get it. No computer. All right.
Okay.
Over to Jeff.
Let's try number 3, please.
Washer dryer.
And number 5 for the match.
Washer dryer makes it a match. And once again, Bobby has helped Jeff put another prize up on his side of the board. I said in the last game you won, you picked up 9 prizes. You're up to 5 at the moment, and you could win this one if you can solve the puzzle. Can you do it?
I think I'm going to take a guess at this. Dead as a doornail.
Is it dead as a doornail? Bobby, you knew it, didn't you? Yeah, oh, that's too bad. But congratulations, champ. Way to go. Bobby just couldn't get in there. She would find these beautiful prizes, and you'd come in right after her and make the matches and put prizes up on your side of the board. Meanwhile, doing yourself a lot of good by having more and more opportunities to solve it. All right, let me take a moment right now to show you people how we solved that puzzle. We've got the D plus the head. Dead as, that's an ad, plus or, adore, N plus ale. Dead as a doornail. And that's the way Bobby is right now, I'm sorry to say. Jeff, come down and join me if you would. Bobby, thank you for being a contestant.
Thank you, Alex. Very much.
I'm sure you get much pleasure from that great family of yours. So goodbye and good luck. Jeff, oh, you're ready to go to the winner's circle?
Sure, I want to try for those cards.
Well, before you do that, why don't we listen to Gene tell you about all of the prizes you just added to your
great.
Skin diving equipment, a silver necklace, a service merchandise gift certificate with which you may select a silver necklace or other top name brands from our catalog or redeem at any one of our many stores furnished by Service Merchandise. And a washer and dryer. This Tappan full-size flexible washer and dryer can be used side by side or stackable to fit a wide variety of installation needs. Front-loading washer features tumble action similar to hand washing furnished by Tappan. And a vacuum, the Whirlpool Power Clean canister vacuum with power brush, a triple filter system, full circle cleaning hose and easy touch controls furnished by Whirlpool. And his and her watches, Matchmate Davos watches, ultra thin Swiss quartz movement European styling furnished by Davos. Prizes totaling $2,479.
Another big payoff for you, Jeff. And when we come back, another chance to win a brand new car. Stay with us. You bet. Jeff is wondering if he can look at the cars as I read off their names. He most certainly can. He wants to pick out a favorite. Well, it could be this one here, Jeff. The Pontiac LeMans, the little one at the bottom. Right next to that, we've got the Toyota Tercel, followed by the Oldsmobile Sierra Wagon, the Chrysler LeBaron, the Plymouth Reliant, the Ford Tempo LX, the Honda Civic, and finally, we've got the Jeep Wrangler. Now, most of our champions who are in the winner's circle pick out one of those cars as a favorite. Have you got one selected?
Well, I'm not going to be too picky.
You're not going to be too picky. You just want to match all 7, and you'll take whatever you wind up with.
That's right.
All right, here are the 15 numbered squares and the clock, which shows 40 seconds. Good luck. Off you go.
1, 2.
No match.
4, 5.
No match.
7, 8.
No match.
10, 2.
No match.
11, 13.
No match.
12.
That's a match.
6. 4.
No match.
13. 4.
That's a match.
14. 8.
No match.
6.
You know, you started off, you selected 8 numbers, and there were 2 matches in there, and you missed them.
I missed them, I know.
And by then, you'd used up a lot of the clock, and
Yeah.
it just wasn't going to happen. But that's all right. You kept persevering through it. You made a couple of matches. You'll feel a lot more relaxed, a lot more confident, I'm sure, if you wind up in the winner's circle again. But right now, you've got to enjoy $8,658 in prize winnings, and you're going on as the concentration champion. We'll have a challenger for you and for the folks at home after this. Now, let's welcome our next player, a challenger named Lisa Covey.
Hi, Alex.
Tell me about yourself, Lisa.
I'm originally from upstate New York, and I live in Valencia, California right now, and I'm a third-year student at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
All right, married or single?
Single.
You like jewelry?
I love it.
Good, then you're going to love this prize that we have for you and Jeff in the upcoming game. Take a look.
Adler & Company's beautiful blue 28-point sapphire graces this 14-karat gold bracelet and contains a total of 44 points of diamonds. Furnished by Adler & Company. Alex.
And you can find that bracelet on the board hiding behind door number 14, gold diamond bracelet. 2 pieces of the puzzle. Let's show the players what we have to expose. Number 4 and number 12. And Lisa, you get to select first.
Okay, I'd like number 6, please.
Pool table.
And number 9.
Mantle clock. No match. Over to Jeff.
Let's see what's behind number 17, please.
Bermuda holiday.
Ooh, that would be nice. How about a match or a wild card under number 22?
No match. A sofa and love seat. Back to Lisa.
Okay, up in the corner, number 1, please.
Mantle clock.
Ah, and I saw the mantle clock under number 9.
You certainly did, and that's a match for you. We'll put it up there, show you 2 pieces of the puzzle, and give you an opportunity to solve it.
It's too early yet.
All right, select again. Keep making matches.
Okay, number 2, please.
Wild card. That's an automatic match. Good news for you.
I'd love to go to Bermuda under number 17, please.
17 for a Bermuda holiday, and the natural match for that can be found at number 8. 2 prizes on Lisa's side of the board. 3 pieces of the puzzle about to be revealed.
It's too early.
Select again.
Okay, number 5, please.
Leather jacket.
And the other corner, number 21.
Micro recorder. No match for you. Back to the champion, Jeff.
Let's see what's behind number 13 in the middle. Oh, I did that already.
Sofa and love seat. Yeah, you
I did that already.
You remember that you had done
Let's
that,
see if
but
I
too
can
late.
salvage anything with number 20.
Leather jacket. No match for you. A break for Lisa. Look at her. She's smiling. Yeah, she knows.
I would love the leather jacket under number 20, please. And the match is number behind number 5.
You're getting a little excited, huh, over a leather jacket. All right. Style-conscious young lady gets excited over a leather jacket, and that's understandable. Leather jacket's up there. A lot at stake in this game for Lisa. Let's see if she can pick up on these prizes right now by solving the puzzle.
I still can't tell.
All right.
I'd like to see behind number 10, please.
Micro recorder.
And I think I saw the match behind number 21.
Jeff is nodding in agreement. You're doing well, Lisa. You've got this game well in hand right now, and you've got 4 prizes up here. Let's see how much help these 2 pieces will be. Still not enough. All right, Lisa, go again.
Okay, number 13, please.
Sofa and love seat.
And I think the match is behind number 22.
Sofa and love seat. Once again, Lisa comes through. 5 prizes up there. Take a look. Can you solve it? Go again.
Okay, number 11, please.
Electric skillet. We haven't
That's what
seen
I
that.
need.
Are you a cooker?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll try number 15, please.
Stainless cookware. No match. Close, but no cigar on that one. Jeff, over to you.
Let's try number 18, please.
Pool table.
And I think the match was behind number 16.
No, I don't think so. That's the sailboat. We did see the pool table earlier, but not behind 16, obviously. Lisa.
I'd like to try number 24, please.
Gold diamond bracelet.
I think the other gold diamond bracelet is number 7.
No.
Oh.
Electric skillet. No match for you. This is getting exciting and interesting here. Jeff.
Let's try number 11, please.
Electric skillet.
And number 7, please.
That makes it a match. That's good news for you. You finally come up with a prize on your side of the board and an opportunity, your first one in this game, to win it by solving the puzzle. Can you do it?
Yeah, I'd like to take a chance at it.
Go.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
Is it? For he's a jolly good fellow. Yes, it is. All right. Nicely done. Nicely done. What is very important, you just discovered, ladies and gentlemen, is not how many prizes you've accumulated on your side of the board. It's solving the puzzle. Jeff had but one prize, but he got control of the board at a crucial time, and he made it pay off. And here's how he solved the puzzle. Let me show you. We've got the 4, he plus saw, saws, J plus holly, jolly, G plus hood, good, F plus L plus all the arrows pointing at low. For he's a jolly good fellow, and he most certainly is. Jeff, he's jolly because he knows he's going to get to play with those cars once again. Lisa, we have 5 prizes up on your side of the board, including a fabulous holiday in Bermuda, which you will not get to enjoy. And I'm sorry about that.
It was fun
I hope
being
the party
here.
gifts we have for you will be some consolation. Thank you for being with us on Concentration. Jeff, you got yourself an electric skillet. That gives you a total of 15 prizes. You're looking good, and you and I are going to go to the winner's circle and play for a car. We'll be back with that round after this. Let's go. Jeff, I've got a question for you. How would you assess your performance in the car round the last time you were up here?
Pretty lousy.
Lousy? Okay, you said it. I'm going to help you right now. I'm going to run down the list of cars again so that their names are very familiar and that will stick in your mind. We're going to start at the top. We've got the Jeep Wrangler up there. You could wind up winning that. Or the Honda Civic, the Ford Tempo, the Plymouth Reliant, the LeBaron, that's the Chrysler LeBaron, the Oldsmobile Sierra Wagon, the Toyota Tercel, and finally the Pontiac LeMans. So you got those 8 names firmly etched in your mind? All you have to do is match 7 of them up. Here are the 15 squares for you. You've got a lot of time on the clock. We've added 5 seconds from the previous attempt. You now have 3/4 of a minute, 45 seconds. Okay. That's what shows. Good luck. Go to work.
1, 2.
No match.
3, 4.
No match.
5, 6.
No match.
1, 7.
No match.
6, 7. Ah, shoot.
No match.
8. 9.
No match.
10. 1.
That's a match.
11. 12.
No match.
6. 12.
That's a match.
13. 11.
That's a match.
14. 15.
No match.
5. 9.
No match.
8. 14.
No match.
15. 8.
That's a match.
4. 3.
Did a lot better that time. Did a lot better. You know, we've had champions up here win 3, 4, and sometimes 5 matches and not do well until the very end, and then they pick up a car. I hope it happens to you. Right now, you've got $8,688 in prizes. Can't argue with that. No, you bet. We're going to take a break. We'll return following these messages of importance. Jeff, the way you were carrying on about that Bermuda holiday you missed out on in the last match led me to believe that you hadn't won a vacation, but you have got that holiday coming up in Mexico, in Manzanillo.
Yeah.
When do you think you might want to take that one?
Well, I'll probably have to wait either till winter break or spring break.
Knowing what Minnesota winters are like, I would suggest that you do it in February or March.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're going to see you back on our next edition of Concentration. Good luck to you then. So long, folks. Until next time.
A member of our studio audience will receive Gibson's gas range with self-cleaning oven, black glass oven door, fuel saver, electric ignition, and lift-off cooktop, designed for easy cleaning, furnished by Gibson. And some of our departing contestants will receive Vericron Solid Pine Shelf Clock, battery-operated quartz Westminster chime movement, dome glass crystal covers may tastefully accent any wall, furnished by Vericron. The Celebrity Cookbook for your computer, stars recipes at the touch of a button, diet secrets, wine directory, party tips, and more. The Celebrity Cookbook. Conair's latest innovations, hot sticks, fashion plates, and Thermacell cordless iron and brush, furnished by Conair. Harvest Saver Dehydrator preserves delicious fruits and vegetables, makes rich creamy yogurt, grows salad sprouts, and makes fruit roll-ups, furnished by Harvest Saver. Sculptured roses in sensational pastel colors to beautify your bath. St. Mary's Vintage Rose Towels of thick absorbent all cotton and bath rub of durable nylon, furnished by St. Mary's. Fast, effective Q-Tex remover that actually locks in moisture so your nails get stronger every time you use it. This is Gene Wood speaking for Classic Concentration, a Mark Goodson television production.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. What kind of race is this? It's all done with shopping carts. You race through a supermarket and things go flying into your cart. It's wonderful. It's wild. It's amazing. Let's face it, you never know what's going to happen on Supermarket Sweep. Who's got the Sunsweet fruit juice? Okay, you're on. Who's got the Deft styling gel? Okay, you're on. And who's got the pepperoni dog treats? Okay, and you're on. It's time to play Supermarket Sweep. And here's our host, just like Hamlet, he's a Danish prince, David Ruprecht.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Welcome to Supermarket Sweep. And this is the show that lets you do what your supermarket won't let you do, and that's run through the aisles to grab everything you can get your hands on, including $5,000. So I'm going to start each team off with the free 1 minute and 30 seconds to use in the big sweep. There you go. And now it's time for the mini sweep, where somebody's going to hopefully pick up 10 seconds and a cash bonus. So get your hands on your buzzers. Here we go. Dubliners dance a Highland fling, then shower with a bar of... Mary Pat.
Irish Spring.
Irish Spring soap is what we're looking for. Very good. All right, Susan. Mary Pat got the 10 seconds. It's up to you to get the $50 by bringing back that specially marked Irish Spring bar. Get it back to me in 30 seconds or less. 20 seconds or less, it's worth $100. Are you ready, Susan?
I'm ready.
And go! Go, Susan! Come on. That's okay. Hey, you didn't get it, but don't worry. That 10 seconds will come in real handy during the big sweep. Trust me. Okay. All right, Susan, you can just relax for a second. We're going to see who else we have playing. Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
Now, you're a homemaker. Yep. Tell us about your kids.
I have a 7-year-old daughter named Amy and a 5-year-old son named Jake.
And how do you know Beth?
We're friends and neighbors.
I see. Beth, what do you do?
I'm a bookkeeper.
And,
have 3 children at home, 3 little girls.
So you're married?
I am. 13 years.
Who keeps the books at home?
My husband.
You're the bookkeeper and he keeps... Why is that?
Because I'm better at balancing checkbooks with 6 zeros behind.
And you don't have that much, and neither do I. Okay. Jeff, what do you do, sir?
I'm a bellman.
And you have some interesting food tastes, I understand.
Well, just I've never had meat in my life.
Never?
No.
Wow.
Never.
And how do you know Carol?
She's my wife.
Carol, you're going to be running the sweep. You're going to go for the meat?
I'm going to go for the meat.
And what do you do, Carol?
I'm a beverage cart girl at a golf course, and I'm going to school to be a teacher.
All right. Now, Susan, have you caught your breath?
Yes, I have.
All right. Mary Pat, what do you do?
I'm a marketing assistant for an insurance company.
And how do you know Susan?
From high school.
Susan, what do you do?
I teach
synchronized swimming in the summer and a party light consultant, which I sell candles like a Tupperware woman.
Really?
Home parties.
Oh, that's great. You guys ready to play the game? All right, then it's time for our first players to pick up some extra seconds. So that means Susan, Lauren, and Carol. We will see you all later. Now, for you three, it's time to play What's Wrong. I want you to take a look at these three items. We have a 12-ounce box of Total breakfast cereal at $3.15, an 18.5-ounce bottle of Eclipse fruit beverage at $1.05, and a 3-pound box of Hart's Parakeet Diet at $5.69. This is sort of our Total Eclipse of the Heart game here. Now, two of these items have the correct price. One price is incorrect. Which one is it? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Now, if you guess right, we'll add 10 seconds to your sweep time. 30 seconds if you all guessed it right. Lock in your answers now. 1, 2, or 3? All right, Mary Pat, which one did you think is wrong?
I picked number 1, the Total.
You thought the Total cereal. How about you, Beth?
I picked number 2, the fruit beverage.
And you like the Eclipse. How about you, Jeff?
I chose number 1, the Total.
You thought the Total was also incorrectly priced. Well, let's see. The product that is incorrectly priced is... It is the Total breakfast cereal. It actually sells for $3.89. So Mary Pat gets 10 seconds, and Jeff gets 10 seconds. And you stay with us, please, because when we come back, there'll be more games and a lot more chances for our players to build up their sweep time. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. All right, now, partners, we will see you all later. And for you three, we're going to play Fill in the Blank. I'm about to show you a statement that has one blank in it. Now, it's something we sell out there in our market. All you have to do is fill in the blank as you read us the entire statement. For example, baked pipeline becomes baked Alaska pipeline. Okay, hands on your buzzers. Here's the first one. Apple house rules. Carol.
Cider.
Whole thing.
Apple cider house rules.
There you go. That's it. Milk, rattle and roll. Carol.
Milk, shake, rattle, and roll.
That's it. Very good. Moved you into the lead there, Carol. Bow and headwater. Carol.
Bow and arrowhead water.
That's the one. Here's the last one. Down for the Lauren.
Down for the Count Chocula.
That is it. All right. Okay, we're going to move on to our next game. Now, have you ever wanted to be someone or something else? Well, today, I'm going to have some new identities. See if you can guess who or what I am. More than 80 years ago, I debuted nationally as the spokesman for the Minnesota Valley Canning Company. I sell so many vegetables, I am one... Lauren?
Green Giant.
That's it. I am one big jolly guy. Ho, ho, ho. During the Civil War, shortages of pork and chicken made me a more popular meat.
Spam?
Lauren? No. I come from adult bovines and can be served many ways that range from steak to stew. While my name often follows ground, it can also precede... Susan?
Beef?
Beef can precede beef Wellington. All right, yes. My most popular flavor is cherry. That's my hard candy outside. My inside is chewy. This leads to the question, Susan?
Gushers?
Nope. Carol?
Skittles?
Nope. Leads to the question, how many licks does it take to get to the chocolatey, chewy center of a what?
Lollipop.
No, it's we were looking for Tootsie Roll Pops or Tootsie Pops. That's okay. Here's the last one. I'm related to the eggplant and the tomato. I'm included in approximately 1/3 of all meals eaten by Americans, often baked, mashed, or French. Lauren.
Potato.
That's it, or French fried. All right, very close game, and it's time for the round robin game. So, partners, come on up. Okay, guys, we're going to play scrambled letters, and this is your last chance to add time to your sweep total. Partners, of course, you're going to be standing by because you're up next. After I show you the scrambled letters of a common food or item, now this could be anything from antipasto to zucchini, then I'll give you 3 clues relating to that item. Each correct answer is worth 10 seconds. There's 6 of these. So, folks, the next 60 seconds are up for grabs. Hands on your buzzers. Here's the first one. Spread. Carol.
Butter.
Let's see. That's it. Switch. And the next one. Ounces. Glass. Mary Pat. Glass or metal? Container. Ounces. Glass or metal? Container. Jeff.
Measuring cup.
That's it. That's it. Switch. And the next one. Salad ingredient. Lauren.
Artichoke.
Find out. That's it. Okay, switch. The next one. Canned. Seafood. Mary Pat.
Salmon.
That's it. No. Beth.
Clams.
That's it. Clams. And the next one. Sprinkle. Infants. Carol.
Baby powder.
Let's see. Yes, okay. And here's your last one. Oat. Beth?
Bran.
Let's see. That's it. All right. So we have Susan and Mary Pat with 2 minutes. Lauren and Beth have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And Carol and Jeff have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Who's going to run the big sweep? Mary Pat, Lauren, and Carol. Don't go away. When we come back, you're going to see Mary Pat, Lauren, and Carol running wild through our aisles because they have a chance to win $5,000 here on Supermarket Sweep. Welcome back, and now it's time for the big sweep. All right, Carol and Jeff, you have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You'll start first. Lauren and Beth, you have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And Susan and Mary Pat, you have 2 minutes. All right, I want you to take a look out there. Everything you see in those supermarket aisles is up for grabs. You can fill as many of these carts as you want. Now, listen carefully because these are the special big money makers we have for you in the market for today's big sweep. Now, we have those 3 television monitors out there. All you have to do during the sweep is hit the button below any monitor. You'll instantly see a 1-word clue to our mystery product. Now, each TV set has a different clue to help you identify the mystery product. Now, if you can get it in your cart or across the line here before the sweep is over, I'll give you an extra $250. And you could add more money to your sweep total with those Tootsie Roll gift boxes. Now, when the sweep ends, we will pay $100 per box to the teams who have managed to keep them on their tables. You can only move one of them at a time, but that does mean that 2 teams could each get $100 or 1 team could get $200. You can keep moving them right up until the final bell rings. Now, remember, we also have coffee, candy for $100, and don't forget those bonus specials. They could be worth up to $250. And the team whose runner sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes at the bell wins the game and the right to go for $5,000 in cash. Okay, runners, get ready. The clock is set at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's when Carol will take off. I'm getting out of here away, too. On your mark. Get set and go, Carol. Go, go.
Only 10 seconds separate Team 1 and 2, so Carol knows she'll have to get off to a strong start. Yes, the meat section is one of the best places to do that.
Go, go, go.
Let's see how Lauren will put the pressure on Carol. Looks like she's headed in the same direction. Sure, she knows that big-ticket items like beef will keep her in striking distance of the lead, especially if she takes all 5 she's allowed. And that's number 5. Well done. But look at Carol. She is no turkey when it comes to hoisting in our big birds. Meanwhile, Mary Pat of Team 3 gets some last-minute directions. And in a tight sweep, speed, strength, and smart shopping are all part of winning, and Lauren's doing fine.
Go, Mary Pat. Go, 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 go!
Finally, it's Team 3's turn, so let's see where Mary Pat's partner wanted her to start shopping. She sees a TV monitor. It says, shilling. Lauren knows these big cans of U-Ban coffee carry the aroma of money, a big $10 each. Mary Pat has a smart strategy for catching up. Hit the deli section and load in giant wedges of cheese worth up to $30 each. Good dog! Lauren spots our bonus German Shepherd. Meanwhile, Mary Pat hits the houseware section and scoops up some of our $16 sweeper cloths.
You got it, girl!
Team 3's partner Susan likes the way Mary Pat is trying to turn the tide in this sweep. Back to Carol. What does she see in the aisle? Another TV monitor. This one says Pepper. That's a good clue because the first one she saw was Schilling. Well, Lauren's found our diaper aisle. Wrapping your arms around mega packs of Huggies isn't easy, but their $20 a piece price tag makes it worth it. And so is the extra $100 we pay for $1 worth of candy. And look at Mary Pat. She's making it look easy. She has everything under control, and she's getting closer by the second. Okay, let's catch up with Lauren again. Her first TV monitor reads black. Look, Mary Pat has her $100 in the bag. Now Carol wants to sweeten her score. There's enough time for her to fill the $1 worth, and she knows it could be 2 cents over or under. Looks like she's getting off to a good start. While Lauren loads in giant wedges of cheese, I'd like to remind everyone, when she hit her first TV monitor, we saw black. And that gave us today's mystery product clue, Schilling Black Pepper. Carol saw Schilling and Pepper. Has either shopper figured out the $250 mystery product? We'll find out very soon. Right now, Carol wants to be sure she has the extra $100 for her candy all tied up. And while Lauren finishes with hoses, I see a shopper finishing with a sweep swipe. Mary Pat can move both $100 Tootsie Roll boxes to Team 3's table, and no one has time to swipe them back.
Okay, that's it, everybody. Come on back. All right, the official checkers are standing by. In just a few seconds, we will find out which team has the highest total. That's the team that's going to be looking for the $5,000 in cash. It's sitting out there just waiting for them. Stick around. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. Okay, our checkers have entered all this merchandise in the registers. Now it's time to hit the totals and find out who won the sweep and who's going for the $5,000. Unfortunately, no one got our mystery product, and today it was Schilling Black Pepper. But you guys did get a lot of great stuff. Let's add it all up and see what your totals are. Susan and Mary Pat, you got the sweep swipe. You got both the Tootsie Roll gift boxes on your table, so that's $200. You got the candy for $100. Let's find out how much that bonus is worth. $200 for that. Now, we add that to all your groceries to give you a grand total today of $906. Okay, Lauren and Beth, let's find out how much your bonus is worth. That old German Shepherd there is worth $100 there. Now, we add that to all your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $972. That puts Lauren and Beth in the lead. Okay, now, Carol and Jeff. You got the candy. That's $100. Now, when we add all your groceries to that, if your grand total is higher than $972, you're going to be looking for $5,000. If not, Lauren and Beth are going to be out there. Let's see. Your grand total with your groceries is $693. Lauren and Beth win this week. Thank you guys for playing. We have some wonderful gifts for you. Lauren, Beth, come on. All right, there's $5,000 in cash just waiting for you. You've got a whole minute to find it and 3 clues to help you out. Do remember, though, you have to have your hands on the money before the bell rings. Before we started, you chose envelope number 1. Our clock is all set and ready. Are you?
Yes.
Okay. Here's your first clue. As soon as I read it, the countdown starts. Good luck, guys. Go out and find it. Keeping you fresh from hour to hour is the body powder named Go. Go, go, go.
Powder named what? Fresh from hour to hour.
Let's go over here, over here, over here, over here. Over here, over here.
No, we're not in the right section, Beth. Fresh from hour to hour is a body powder named blank blank. Hour to hour. Shower to shower.
Baby powder.
Baby powder. Baby stuff this way. No, it's...
Keep looking, just keep running, 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 run, go down.
to shower?
Shoes. Look here.
What was it right in front of us?
Let me see here. See if we can help you out. Keeping you fresh from hour to hour is the Body Power name. Now you know. Yeah, sure, he's easy for me standing back here, shower to shower. But you still had a great sweep. Your grand total here today is $972. Congratulations. And this is David Ruprecht saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. The next time you're at a checkout stand and you hear the beep, think of all the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep. All right, now we know where it is. We got to make sure it's back there. What were you guys thinking?
I was saying shower.
You just couldn't
Out of
find
my
it?
mind. Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, I know you did some crazy.
And the tab was covered over the shower. You know, when you're looking.
I was saying shower to shower, but I'm not familiar with the product.
Oh,
I was literally saying shower to shower,
There it is.
but I don't use it.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
This is Randy West for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.
It's more than password, it's Password Plus. Our guest stars, Joyce Bulifant and Dick Gautier. And here's the star of Password Plus, Alan Ludden.
Well, I must say, I hope you're as glad to see us at home as the people here in the studio and we are to be with you. This is a good week. We have Joyce Bulifant over here who's going to be doing Critics' Choice with me in Scottsdale, Arizona, starting August 14th, right?
Oh, gosh, I'm busy.
No, you're going to be there.
Oh, yes,
you're going to be there. And Dick Gautier here, one of the best actors and one of the finest ballet dancers I ever saw.
Thank you very much.
You really are. I saw you in the Stockard Channing show ballet dancing around, and you were brilliant.
I looked really silly.
You really did look silly. Now, but here you're playing the game brilliantly. Let's meet our current players, Nelsie and Ramey. Come in. All right. First, Nelsie Spencer over here, young lady who's going to New York to study at the neighborhood playhouse to become. What kind of an actress would you like to become?
Well, a good one, but I'd like to do theater and eventually films.
We're going to start in the Broadway theater, or the legitimate theater.
Yes.
All right, that's very good. That's a great way to start. Now, the important thing is, to help you start, you have won on Password Plus the amount of $23,900. $23,900, which is very good. Now, our new player over here is Ramey Gibbs, and we just met her briefly yesterday. Tell us more about you again, will you please?
Okay, I was born in New Orleans, living in Visalia, California. I'm a job developer, and I belong to the community theater group, and I also coach basketball.
Well, you're a well-rounded lady. Let's see how you play password. Here we go, brand new competition. Here's the first word in the first puzzle, and Dick has the option. What are you going to do, Dick, pass or play?
I will play.
Go.
Abraham
Lincoln.
All right. Should have said Strauss. Ramey, first clue in the puzzle is Lincoln. What do you think it is?
Gettysburg Address.
Is it Gettysburg Address? Well, that's kind of scary.
I
the
know.
other clues were envelope. He wrote in the back of an
who
envelope.
cares?
The Battle of
That's
Gettysburg. Well, That's the way to begin a game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we have... All right, Nelsie. I think she's the most formidable competition you've had for a while.
Yes.
Let's see what happens. Nelsie has the option this time. They're going to give the clues. You've got it. New puzzle. What are you going to do, Nelsie? Pass or play?
I'll play.
Okay.
Donny Osmond.
That's it. All right, Joyce. First clue on the puzzle is Osmond. What do you think?
Utah.
Is it Utah? Scared me. Almost. All right. Ramey has the option. You've got it. Pass or play, Ramey?
Pass.
Nelsie?
Relatives.
Brother.
Ramey?
Group.
Family.
That's it. All right. Dick. Osmond and family.
Salt Lake City?
Is it Salt Lake City? No. All right. Nelsie has the option this time. Pass or play, Nelsie?
I'll play.
Okay.
Provost.
Provost.
Second clue, Ramey.
State.
Utah.
Utah. It's Provo.
Provo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that either.
All right. Now, Dick, you've got 3 clues up there. Osmond, family, and Utah.
I don't know. They're just doing their own shows up there. But...
Uh-huh. All right. Here we go. Nelsie has the option. Pass or play?
I'll pass.
Ramey?
Holy.
Spiritual.
Second clue, Nelsie.
Catholic.
Mormon.
Third clue.
Pious.
Religious.
Yes.
I was going to say religious.
All right. Dick, Osmond, family, Utah, religious. What do you think?
Mormon.
Is it Mormon? You said it, but you were playing password at the time and not the puzzle.
Not fair.
All right, here's the situation. They have $200 over here. This puzzle's going to be worth $200. If you get it, you tie. If you get it, you win. You do unseat the champion. Joyce has the option. Let's begin with this one. Pass or play?
Play.
Go.
Forest.
Say that again.
Forest. Forest.
Forest.
My
Trees.
All right. Second clue, Dick.
Vienna.
Symphony.
Third clue.
Thank you. Vienna.
Woods.
Woods. All right. Nelsie.
She said forest.
First clue in the puzzle. You tie up the game. Woods.
Yosemite.
Is it Yosemite? No. Dick has the option. Second clue in the puzzle. $200 puzzle. Pass or play, Dick?
I'll play.
Okay.
Masquerade.
Mask.
Second clue.
Detectives.
Disguise.
That's it. All right. Now you can tie up the game, Nelsie. 2 clues in the puzzle. Woods. Disguise. What do you think?
Oh, gosh. Woods disguise. Oh, Robin Hood.
Is it Robin Hood? You think you have it? Yeah, you think you have it? I think I've got
I
it.
think I got it.
What is that?
Let me see if it's. You
right.
got something extra?
Little piece of gum stuck to that. All right.
Yes.
Well, that gum putty or something. What do you
am
say?
I playing?
Yes, no, it's Dick's option. Pass or play. Play?
I'll pass.
All right.
Grandmother.
Second clue.
Youngster.
Grandson.
Third clue.
Baby.
Grandchild.
That's it. All right, you can tie the game. Woods, disguise, grandchild. What is the answer?
Little Red Riding Hood.
Is it Little Red Riding Hood? It is. You tied the game.
I knew it was Little Red Riding Hood, and I was Cindy
What are you saying you want to all hear?
Oh, well, it's weird. You'll think I'm crazy. I'm not going to say it.
Oh, go ahead, say it. We all know you're
Well,
not crazy.
I knew it was Little Red Riding Hood.
On Woods?
Yeah, but I was thinking about Dick, and I sent her the wrong thing. I was really sending, and I said Robin Hood, Robin Hood. But I knew it was Little Red Riding Hood, but I was saying
Yeah,
Robin
maybe
Hood,
you are
Robin Hood.
crazy a little bit.
Now, see, why don't you let me tell everybody?
You know what's funny is that I played Little Red Riding Hood, too.
Oh, that's what it was.
You played... No, Dick played Robin Hood once in the television. I see, all right. Let's just move right along because we have a tie game
You
here.
sorry you asked?
Yes.
How do we break this tie, Alan? That's what I want.
Here's the way we do it. We have a $200 puzzle. Whoever gets this puzzle wins the game, goes on to alphabetics. If Nelsie does it, it's her 7th and last time. If Ramey does it, it's her 1st time. Let's see what happens. Ramey has the option. Pass or play, Ramey?
Pass. I mean, play.
Oh, you're going to play?
Play.
Okay, that's different than pass. Okay.
Lengthy.
Tall.
Yeah.
How did he get tall?
Well, she's smart. All right, first clue in the puzzle for $200, and the game is tall, Dick.
I'll say John Wayne.
Is it John Wayne? Rest is so. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Nelsie has the option. Second clue in the puzzle. What are you going to do?
I'm going to play.
All right.
Eiffel.
What'd you say?
Eiffel.
Tower.
All right. Now, Joyce, for the game. Second clue is tower. Tall tower. What do you think the answer to the puzzle is for the game?
Jeepers. Is it the Eiffel Tower?
No, is it the Eiffel Tower? Not likely with tower as a clue. All right, here we go. Ramey has the option. Pass or play, Ramey?
Pass.
Nelsie.
Light.
Beacon.
Second clue, Ramey.
Ray.
Beam.
That's it, Dick. For the game. Tall, tower, and beam. What is the answer?
Tall tower beam. I don't know.
All right, here we go. Nelsie has the option. Fourth clue. You have the option, Nelsie. Pass or play?
I'll play.
Go.
Boat.
Ship.
Yes! All right, Joyce, for the game. Tall, tower, beam, ship for the game.
I pray that it's a lighthouse.
Is it a lighthouse? It is a Oh, the last clue was warning. Ramey, you were a good player, and you gave us a big thrill by getting that first puzzle on the first clue. We have $200 for you, a fine gift, and our great thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, now to Spencer. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to take you over there. You're going to play your alphabetics. It'll be your 7th alphabetics. We're going to do it right now. We're going to go right now and do it. We're going to hold up the suspense. Not at all. Here we go. All right, I need to know exactly how much money she's won so far. 24-3. You've won $24,300 so far.
Wonderful.
You have a chance at $5,000 more, which would make you $29,000 and make you the second biggest money winner so far in Password Plus. Now, we have 10 passwords up there. This is your 7th and last time because according to the NBC rules, only 7 times over here, all right?
That's
okay.
reasonable.
All right, now, 10 passwords up there arranged alphabetically, beginning with the letter M, going alphabetically all the way through to the letter V. You get 10 of them. In 60 seconds, you have another $5,000. You know how to play, goodness knows. Remember, the first word starts with M. Joyce, there's the first word. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Got your clue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to have 60 seconds. Good luck. Go.
Pancake.
Clue. Molasses.
Lipstick. Mascara.
Makeup.
N.
President.
Nixon.
O.
Trees.
Oaks.
Orange.
Orchard.
P.
Canal.
Panama.
Q.
Fight.
Clue.
Quarrel.
Go on.
Go on.
R.
Adam's
Rib.
S.
Ridiculous.
Silly.
T.
Alterationer.
Taylor.
U.
College.
University.
V.
Empty.
Vanished. Vacuum. Void.
Motel.
Vacancy.
Yes. All right.
Well, we win 4,000. We win 4,000. It's just
It's all right. I meant to say Scrabble.
All right.
And I said, but they were.
But she got it. All right, here's what happens. You have $4,000. We only reduced it by 1,000. Her potential winning because of the illegal clue. She got it, so you have $4,000 more dollars. You have a total of $28,300. $28,300. And you are indeed one of our big money winners.
Oh, it was wonderful. I had such a good time. I can't believe
I
it.
wanted to say Squabble, and it came out Quarrel.
All right, well, she got it anyway. Now, what happens is we say goodbye to you, but we give you our best. We hope you have a happy career as
I
an
had
actress.
such a good time.
Spend the money in good health.
I'll come see you in New York
I will.
on Broadway.
And we have a commercial, and we'll be back and start a new game with new players. Don't go away. All right, let's meet our new players, Carla Moss and Joel Garrity. Come in.
Thank you.
Let's talk to Carla first. Carla, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm married. I have 2 children, Stephen and Suzanne, in college. And I help my husband as a bookkeeper, secretary, and we've enjoyed taking up sailing just recently.
Well, you're a busy lady. Nice to have you here. This is Joel Garrity. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, Alan.
Hi.
I'm originally from Lansing, Michigan, and I've been living in San Francisco for the past 15 years, and I'm in Los Angeles now to play Password.
Okay, let's don't fool around. Let's play it if that's what you want to do. Here we go. First clue, the first puzzle. There it is. Dick has the option. Pass or play, Dick.
I'll play.
Go.
Abel.
Cain.
Yes.
Right.
Hey, very good.
Coincidence.
All right, first clue, the puzzle, Carla, is Cain. What do you think the answer is?
Brothers.
Is it brothers? All right. Second clue in the puzzle. You've got it. Joyce has the option. What are you going to do, Joyce?
I will play
Go.
Risers.
Lifters.
Dick?
Parents.
Joyce, third, last clue for you.
Lifters.
Last clue, Dick.
Hoists.
Elevators?
No, I must tell you the word that goes up as the second clue. Razors. Razors. Nobody gets to guess. Here's the third clue. You've got it. Joyce has the option. Pass or play.
Cain.
Abel.
All right. Now, Joel, you've got 3 clues. Cain, razors, Abel. What do you think the answer is?
Brothers.
Is it brothers? All right, at home, may I see you have it? I'll bet you do. All right, Dick, second clue. I mean, first clue. Pass or play?
I'll play.
I'm so busy. All right.
1.
2.
All right. Now, you've got 4 clues up there, Carla. Cain, razors, Abel, and 2. What do you think?
Murder?
Is it murder? No. All right, last clue in the puzzle. You have it. Joyce has the option. Pass or play?
Play.
Okay.
Overseers.
In time.
Bosses.
Second clue.
Father.
Mother?
Third, last clue, Joyce.
Together.
Ruler.
Last clue, Dick.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. Mother.
Parent?
Yes. The plural. All right, Cain, razors, Abel, 2, parents.
Is it Adam and Eve?
Is it Adam and Eve? It is! You remember your Bible. All right.
Oh, man.
Okay, we'll be right back. Don't go away.
All right.
We don't want to
Here we
know.
go. Another puzzle here. $100 over here for Carla and Dick. Joel, you're going to have the option this time. There you go. What are you going to do, Joel?
I'll play.
Go ahead.
Yummy.
Delicious.
Second clue, Carla.
Good.
Tasty.
Yes. All right, Dick.
I don't know where you're gonna
First
get
clue of the
from.
puzzle is tasty. What do you think?
Tasty. Sophia Loren.
Oh, I'll go for that. Is it Sophia Loren?
It should have been.
Tasty. Joel has the option. Pass or play?
Pass.
Go, Carla.
Oslo.
Norway.
Second clue.
Bergman.
Sweden.
Yes. All right. Now I'm confused. Is Oslo Sweden or Norway?
It's Oslo, Norway.
Oslo, no. All right. I think he's so smart. I thought he was. All right. First clue in the puzzle is tasty. The second clue in the puzzle is Swedish. And you get to guess.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, I thought you didn't know.
Oh.
I don't know what you were thinking about, but I didn't think it was a puzzle. Tasty Swedish.
Tasty Swedish. Danish pastry.
Is it Danish
Oh, how could it
pastry?
be
Danish, but oh my goodness. Oh.
I thought you were doing that. Are you all right? Don't hurt yourself. You got to do a play with Danish pastry.
You know what?
Sweden.
I'll bet that cleared her head. You'll probably be a lot better now.
All right. Pass or play, Carla.
I'll play.
All right. Yeah, you all right, Joyce?
I
All right.
Nutrients.
Food.
Yes. 3 clues. Tasty, Swedish, and food. What do you say, Dick?
Meatballs. I love Swedish meatballs.
Is it meatballs?
I don't find it
All right,
cute.
Joel has the option. You
These
got it
balls
at
are
home.
cute.
Pass or play, Joel.
Pass.
Carla.
Mixture.
Stew.
Joel.
They don't make stew.
Many.
Smorgasbord.
Third clue. Carla.
Many.
Variety.
Yes. Tasty, Swedish, food, and variety. What is the answer, Dick?
I'll say smorgasbord.
Is it a smorgasbord? Yeah. We have a commercial. We'll be right back. Don't go away. See you tomorrow.
Some of our contestants will receive AquaGuard Super Faucet Filter. Provides crystal clear, odor-free water right from your kitchen sink. Delicious water from AquaGuard, furnished by UWS. And Sherwin-Williams Chem House Paint. Great coverage, great protection, great colors, long-lasting Chem House Paint. And Light Lunch. Hot, delicious noodles in rich, thick sauces with about half the calories of a cheeseburger. Light Lunch from Lipton. And can others see your pores with the naked eye? Deep clean them. Get a finer, silkier-looking skin with Sudden Beauty Country Air Mask. Portions of the program not affecting the outcome of the competition have been edited. This is Gene Wood speaking for Password Plus, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.